next fight's about to start. Hannah Cyphers versus Agapova. We have no action on this fight, so just watching as a fan. You're tuning in Talkin Hands, UFC and ESPN. I versus Calvillo. Jeff, how's your night been?
It's been okay. I got good with Nam. That was a good freaking knockout. Look at this fight, man. They're coming out already. Agapova, I do have in a parlay, so I have a little action on here.
Okay. Yeah, under here was 2.5. Oh, no, 1.5.
Oh, look at her. I mean, Cyphers is freaking a beast, but dude, this is what Cyphers want to get in that clinch. 100%. She can keep it in this clinch and keep this kind of fight. She has a chance, but that's not going to happen. This other girl's just too big and strong.
Yeah. So, like we broke down yesterday, Agapova is 6 inches taller, bigger reach, long, tall, good jiu-jitsu, good Muay Thai. Tough fight for Cyphers here. And so far we've had 4 fights. 3 fights ended within a minute. Your 4th fight was Merab, who just took down Lopez by 1 million times and won an easy decision. And here's our first fight of the main card with Agapova, who looks pretty solid.
Yeah, she does. She looks good.
Yeah, throwing a lot of good kicks, good range, good straights. Cyphers just can't get inside here. She's eating a straight left over and over and over again. Just eating that punch. But she's tough, but you can't eat these. Good knee up the middle. Man. Yeah, I mean, so far I'd say, the card, it's exciting because it's quick finishes, but it's really showing the lack of depth and the overuse of fights and fighters. Like,
that's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, people can argue, yeah, well, what do you think now? Dana White making the badass card. Well, dude, you had 3 fights in less than fucking 2 minutes of fight time. Like,
yeah,
give me a break.
And even right here,
that goes to show you, yeah, they're cool and exciting. Everyone wants to see a knockout, but man, I mean, we also want to see fights, something competitive.
Yeah, like the first fight, the local guy Anthony Ivy, the first punch he took, he was done.
He was dreaming of Whataburger after that.
Yeah, and he just went to the cage, got hammered a couple times, and he was heavily backed. So here we go. Cyphers has a clinch. She ate 2 hard knees, and she can't get Agapova down.
No, there's no way she's not going to do that.
Yeah, Agapova
she wants to get
good
in that clinch, but there's no way she's going to keep her in it. Yeah, I mean, look.
Good head kick.
There it is. Bam.
Good head kick. Could we get another under?
Damn. This country
Will we get
tough.
another under? Can the unders go 80% in 3 weeks? I know someone's making probably $10,000 on that shit. Oh, she's got a rear naked choke.
It's over. There it goes. Get her.
Yep.
Lights out.
It's over. She tapped.
2 taps in fucking 2 weeks.
So, yeah, tough for Cyphers. So, that's a good jiu-jitsu and good striking. Round 1, fight didn't even go 3 minutes. Agapova wins by submission. She looked good.
So, Cyphers will lose by submission every time.
Yeah. I mean, she got ground and pounded by Angela Hill, too.
Oh, yeah, I know. She got beat the shit.
So, yeah, I mean, here's the deal. If you're betting heavy favorites and rolling that shit over and you have big money to bet, you're making good money on this card because this is as one-sided as it gets.
Good money, good money. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, Agapova closed minus 380. So, I mean, it's heavy juice, but this shit's winning every fight.
What was it, minus 600?
This was 380. No, Avila was 700.
Oh, that's right. 350. Yeah. I got her at
but
350.
This opened at 220, and then it just got hammered. Like,
so we got
5 fights
left. And for those of y'all that are just tuning in or tune in for your first time, what we do on fight nights is we load up the account, mybookie.ag, put in our promo code, and they'll match your amounts or give you have a whole variety of bonuses to choose from. Anyways, we load in $500, and with that $500, only during the main event, we try to flip that into as much money as possible. So,
the main card,
yeah, just the main card only.
Okay, yeah,
yep, the last 5 fights, and that's what we live stream anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, we didn't bet on that last fight, so
we would have won probably 150, so we'd have 650. And
I mean, we could have, but what we're trying to do is find the best value or bets, or I mean, it doesn't even have to be every bet. Obviously, we'd like to get action every bet, but we're not going to throw our money out away at something that's not worthy.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know a lot of people are on Anthony Ivy, and he looked good in tape study with his grappling. But if you laid, 400 to win 200 on him, and to see him go down like he did, you're just disappointed.
Yeah, not to mention he was a parlay killer. There was tons of people that had him in parlays.
Yeah,
and I know that for a fact. Just look on Twitter for 5 minutes under hashtag MMA Twitter.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to I don't know. What is the next fight?
The next fight's Espinoza.
Okay.
Mark De La Rosa. And we're actually on opposite sides on this, so I think we have to stay away.
Right, yeah, because I do like De La Rosa there.
Yep. And the one thing I would say, I could see this going over 2.5, but at that price, it's not worth it. I mean, and then with the whole short cage and the unders coming in, the under 2.5 is plus 155. So if you like that that trend going right now, that wouldn't be horrible. You're getting the plus money, of course.
Yeah, unders. I mean, unders are crazy.
I mean, you could see a knockout by Espinosa or a tap out by
De La
Rosa. So, yep. I mean, you got options. You got ways to get the fight finished before 3.
For sure. Yeah, so
I say we stay away. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you. So
I've got a personal bet on Jordan Espinosa, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, cool. Oh, Clint, you're here.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so how's the night treating you, Clint? We're joined by Diehard MMA on Twitter.
That's right, the Diehard MMA podcast on Twitter. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Yep.
Doing fantastic. Happy to be live with you guys. So far, the night has been phenomenal. I couldn't have had a better read on this card to begin with. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx myself and absolutely crush it. But so far, I'm 2 for 2 on actual bets made. And I told everybody to watch out for Agapova and bet that thing inside the distance because she's a beast. I didn't end up putting the wood down myself, but she got it done. I mean, it's been going good. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I mean, the unders in these last 2 weeks have been phenomenal. I think the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. 3 weeks now. Unders are
killing.
Crazy.
We're doing okay. I lost the first fight with the over Anthony Ivy. I thought he could, at least stretch it past the 1.5 and do a little wrestling there. But I got it all back with Nam. I doubled up and got it back. So we're sitting even right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Even is a good place to be right now.
Yeah.
What do you guys got going? Are we going fight by fight? Is that how we're going to do this?
Yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. And what we do on this show is we load up $500 on the MyBookie account, and we just try to roll it over as many times or as much as we can. We don't have to bet it per fight, but, There
you go. All right. I like it. I like the strategy.
So the one thing is we want to all be in agreement here. Like, so this next fight, for instance, Preston's eye on the opposite end. Obviously, we don't want to bet that because we're going to beat each other up over here. But what do you think? Who do you got, Clint?
For the next fight coming up?
Yep. Who do you think? We got Jordan Espinosa versus
Mark De La Rosa.
Yep.
This is a really tough fight, guys. This one I went back and forth on all week. My early lean was to Espinosa. I think that the athletic edge that he brings to the table is going to be enough to get it done. Mark De La Rosa is one of those guys to me that just kind of has a glass ceiling because he's not athletic enough to be able to hang with some of these higher caliber fighters. However, he's by far the more skilled fighter. And we've seen Espinosa shit the bed a couple of times and give up chokes and submissions. And Mark's a black belt. So, I mean, I think the line is off, but I side with Espinosa. So I couldn't pull the trigger on Mark as a dog, even though I feel like there's some value on that side of the betting line.
Yeah, and Preston was all over Mark De La Rosa just for the reason that we've seen Jordan he gets in panic mode every time he seems to have to scramble around or anything. So
yeah,
gets in any trouble. So, I mean, I could see totally how that happens. I'm rolling with Espinosa myself. I think, like you said, he's just a little bit, quicker on the hands. And I think he can take that stuff down. So he's got probably a little bit of the edge on the wrestling, in my opinion. Maybe not the pure jiu-jitsu, obviously, but the wrestling. So we'll see. It'll be a tough fight.
Yeah. I mean, his takedowns are explosive. He gets in quick. He closes the distance, and I just think Mark's going to have a hard time hitting him. That's really my main thing. Is Mark's got real crisp, clean boxing, but he's nowhere near as fast as Espinosa. So maybe if this thing gets into like the late second and third round, we might see Mark be able to start to land some punches as Espinoza slows down. But I don't know, the way Mark got KO'd in his last fight, I wouldn't be shocked if Espinoza gets in there with a head kick or something and puts him away early.
Yeah, no, with that being said, I was just going to ask y'all, what's y'all's opinion on inside the fight going the distance? Do you think he'll reach the decision, or
hard to bet an over?
I was going to say, I think my boy's got an opinion on this one.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think you can bet an over at all. Like we were talking about, Calvillo inside the distance is plus 320. I was like, I think we're gonna bet that. Like that looks great to me.
Yeah, that's real juicy, especially the way the fights have been going tonight. And she did an interview earlier in the week where she talked about not wanting to let it go to the judges with the issue with eye and the weight. She's kind of coming in short notice. She might not have 5-round gas. There's a decent shot this one ends inside the distance. However, I will give you a little word of caution. Last week, I got a little too fancy with two of my bets. I took Ian Heinisch by decision, and I also took Aljamain Sterling by decision because I thought their opponents were just going to be too tough for them to put them away. And lo and behold, both of them get it done in the first round, and they were right around minus 110, minus 115. I mean, I don't see the point in getting fancy. I've got Calvillo myself tonight, but I bet her straight exactly for that reason, because I don't want to take her inside the distance and then have this turn into a back and forth grindy type of decision and feel really stupid for a second week in a row.
Yeah, no, I can see that because, women's MMA is notorious for going all 5 rounds or, all 3 rounds. So, I mean, it's hard to lay the under in any women's fight, in my opinion, but this last 3 weeks has proved me wrong almost every time.
Yeah, even but both the women's fights so far unders have hit. So.
Yep.
The only thing I can say about that, though, is the two girls that fought tonight, Avila is an absolute monster, and Mazzani, she's not UFC caliber. We're talking about two girls in Calvillo and I that are at the top of the division. They both have good chins. They're both durable. Neither of them really hit hard with finishing ability. It's kind of submission or bust or maybe a TKO type of situation. There's just not as much finishing firepower with those two, and the matchup is far more equal as opposed to the other girls where I feel like both of them were kind of set up landslide type of fights. So that's kind of the reason why I hesitate on the under in the main event.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can see it because, I's tough, durable. She's gone to a decision quite a bit. I don't think she's just going to get taken down and ragdolled. So.
Yeah, exactly. And she bounced back from the Valentina fight, too. You'd think if there was any long-term damage, if she was going to, have some durability problems, we would have seen that in her last fight right afterward, but we didn't. So, I feel like this one might go deep. Maybe I can see like a late finish for Calvillo. I definitely can. That's kind of why I'm on her. I feel of the two, she'll be the one who's more likely to finish. But that's why, with it being a close line, I'm playing it straight. Looks like I'm taking over the show. The boys bounced. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't see any comments though. Nobody's getting live in here in the chat box. Let's get some people talking in here. I put out a tweet. Make sure you all subscribe to my boys over here at Pub Sports Radio. Love their show.
All right, great, man. Yeah, so I do worry about that because I was not going to just lay there and let Cynthia totally control her on the ground. Cynthia's had a few times lately where she's just kind of laying on top of her opponent and she doesn't do a whole bunch. So that makes me a little nervous, and I is good, man. People are underestimating her a little bit here in this fight. So, none of us are on this fight. What do y'all think about the next fight? Andre Fili, Charles Jourdain. I
think we're on opposite ends here.
Yeah, I like Fili a lot here.
Yeah, I know Clint I think likes Jourdain.
I'm taking the big dog shot on this one. I'm pretty excited. I'm just kind of buying in on Jourdain. I like what I see from this kid. He's got that vicious come forward and kill mentality that I like to see in the cage. And Fili, the biggest thing I noticed with him is that he absolutely hates when people pressure him. If he can get comfortable, if he's got that first round to kind of feel out the range and get settled in, he's a complete monster. But if you've got him on his heels the entire night, he can't quite settle in. He can't get comfortable. He's very hittable. And that's the kind of style that Jourdain brings to the table. Now, I did pair that bet with an under, though. I got the under in this fight as well because we're getting plus money again and two guys that are throwing heat. So I feel like it's kind of hedging my bet. Feely by decision is really the only outcome that I hate here. If Feely gets it done under 2.5 rounds, I'm still going to show a net profit on the night. And then if Jourdain gets it done, which if he's going to get it done, I expect it to be inside the distance, then I cash double. So I'm loving my spot here on that fight.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to bet it, especially with the unders coming in, man. I mean, that does look good, and I like the fact that they, like you said, they will be throwing heat, man. That's not a bad bet.
Well, and you're getting 2.5 as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's pretty good look. But so we're coming up here. We have Espinoza versus De La Rosa.
Clint, how many shots of Fireball you've had already?
I am. Let me see here. So just so you boys know, I do doubles because I'm much bigger than I look on screen here. I'm about 220 pounds. So I just don't feel the alcohol. You know what I mean? I ended up getting I get sick to my stomach because if I chase it with anything or if I don't get tipsy enough and I just start piling on the alcohol, I end up getting sick. So I found out the best strategy is double shots. And then I'm good to roll for the rest of the night. I'm I think I'm 4 double shots deep in, so 8 total.
Oh shit! Yeah, we know about double shots here. We got a studio built into the bar at Southtown 101, so they're constantly bringing in the double shots. You know,
I love it.
Yes, sir. Only on the good nights, though. When they know that when I'm pissed off and I'm losing, do not bring me alcohol. I could rage out of this place.
Yeah, last week was a tough one. Last week,
you know what? Those 2 bets that I mentioned where I got a little too fancy, I took the distance props rather than just betting those boys straight. If I just bet them straight, I've got a break-even night. No harm, no foul, no loss on the night. It would have been great, but instead I lost a chunk on the night because I got a little too fancy. So, yeah, I'm hoping I can keep this run good going for the rest of this card and make up for it.
Yeah, man, that's what I constantly preach, man. Those parlays just seem like a lot of killers a lot. And then, too many prop bets, man. You're just throwing a bunch of money away trying to hit that big score. But,
yeah,
we'll see.
Vegas was built on parlays and props, right?
Exactly. Man, we're coming up. We got both fighters in the cage.
So that's crazy. This is 135. I don't know why I thought this was 125.
I believe it's because of the COVID situation and it being short notice. A lot of people are going up 10 pounds.
Okay.
Just to make sure the fight's happen and everybody's on weight.
Okay, yeah, because De La Rosa is a small guy at 125 even, so putting him at 135. But again, he's had 3 losses in a row? Like, this is last chance saloon for him.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
I think the only reason he got the call here was because they're having a short list of fighters they can call on to fight right now. They can't get the people that are outside the states in. People have seen him fight 4 times, so they kind of know the name, even though he's not winning or beating anybody.
Right, yeah. So, man, he has to get this to the ground, but we'll see. No real action from any of us, so kind of just watching as a fan. But
I've got Espinoza in a Hail Mary parlay. I always do a bet, 75 or 80% of the card and just see if I got all my picks right, turn $5 into a couple $100 type of thing. So I do have Espinoza in that. That's the only reason I'm cheering that way. But yeah besides that, no real action.
I got the same thing rolling right now. I've got Espinoza in a parlay right now, so I need him to win, but I won't cry if I don't.
Yeah, so they start up. Espinoza opened up with a couple good jabs.
Yep, he's quick, man. I mean, he's gonna.
De La Rosa coming forward more than I expected.
Yeah,
he shot, but he didn't get it.
De La Rosa does have that underrated boxing game that a lot of people don't really take much notice of. I mean,
these leg kicks, though, if he keeps eating these, it might be a short night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Espinoza's jabbing the shit out of him too.
Come on, Espinoza. Just don't get on your back.
That's right. I saw that Mark De La Rosa went to train with Perez, who was the last guy that put him away, I think.
Right.
So he's calling up old opponents that he got beat by to learn how to get better and level up here, which is something you like to see, but got to wonder if it's too little too late. Both these guys coming off loss streaks. This has got to be a pink slip fight, right? One guy on a 2-fight skid, one guy on a 4-fight skid. Loser probably doesn't get the call back.
Yeah, you would think. Totally.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, speaking of Perez, man, he's looked good.
Yeah, he killed Formiga.
He looked good last fight, and I lost money on him.
Yeah, that was bad. So yeah, Espinosa's just throwing that jab out, hitting it over and over.
I mean, he's getting in and out of the pocket pretty quick.
Yeah, good feints. De La Rosa is going to have to shoot
Boom.
or do a little something different here.
I like him showing that hip.
Oh,
That
oh.
feint with the hip is beautiful.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's a good kick to the body right there.
Good body kick. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, Espinosa's definitely controlling the octagon here. Jab, jab, jab. You got to like.
see, and he's just popping that jab out. He hits De La Rosa and gets away before Rosa can hit him back. I mean,
yeah.
that's what I was saying. I feel like, Espinosa's untrustworthy. I can't trust him with my money. But as long as he doesn't slow down to the point that he's getting into a war and eating shots from De La Rosa in the late second and third round, he should run away with this thing.
And that's what scares me with him right now with this damn hands down. Like, get your hands up, dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
They just clashed heads.
Yeah, they did. They clashed heads pretty hard.
He's got that Silva style, relies on that speed and athleticism.
So De La Rosa has him clinched up, body lock against the cage. Let's see if he can drag him down.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, this
Side note, I'm surprised I can say athleticism right now with how many shots I've done.
athleticism shit. I'm surprised. I can't even say it sober.
Okay, good. Some good foot stomps there by De La Rosa. Really working hard for this, but man, I don't think he's going to get it. We'll see.
I mean, Espinosa's got a slightly better wrestling edge, in my opinion, but we'll see. If he can just, he gets on his back. I'm fucking scared as hell.
Yep. If he can turn this corner, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. So last 30 seconds here, De La Rosa's just working this takedown.
Oh, he's got the single leg. Got the single leg. Uh-oh.
Last 30 seconds. Damn, my ESPN Plus stream is way behind. I'm at 1:44.
Oh no! The last 30 seconds of the.
Oh,
fight.
okay. I was like, I'm way behind.
No. But, yeah, I mean, who knows? Okay.
Oh.
Good takedown defense here.
Good body shots.
He does have good takedown defense. I mean, he's.
So this is interesting
Let's see, though.
because
Let's see, though.
sometimes they don't even count the guy who's against the cage here. But Espinosa's done more than enough to win the round.
Oh, he's scoring.
He's definitely outstriking the guy.
Yeah.
Far.
Yeah, no, I agree. But we've seen fights where the guy who's controlling the action against the cage, he'll almost always get the round.
Come on, baby.
Well, you got to recall we're back in Vegas, so you got to think that the guy doing all the damage, the Vegas referees and officials and judges, they're the ones who know this sport the best. We're not in Jacksonville anymore. They're not going to think this guy's got his back against the fence. He's losing. Espinosa's doing all the work right now. There's no way you can score this round for De La Rosa unless he does something crazy here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, I agree. I mean, yeah, De La Rosa's just eating
those elbows
shots.
are thick.
Yeah.
Those elbows are hurting. Oh,
jeez.
He's working a little too hard for that fucking takedown. I'd back the hell up right now.
And this is that athletic edge I was talking about. People talk about the mixed martial artist having the advantage versus the athlete. Not always. Like, he can't finish this takedown because of how strong Espinosa is, and he doesn't have that second gear to like lift him over his head and slam him or something.
Yeah.
It's all just going to come down to gas tank management for round 2 and 3 here.
I mean, he worked that takedown for 2.5 minutes.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's the same shit with that Elkins fight. Elkins could not get that motherfucker down to save his life.
Against Nate Landwehr?
Landwehr, yeah. Like, man, come on, dude. He got him down once, I think, out of that fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's just wild. Like, but I guess he didn't want to stay at range and strike with the guy, so he thought, maybe I'll eventually get him down. But he ate a lot of elbows there. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, he couldn't stay at range. That became apparent that he was at a huge disadvantage there.
Yeah, so pretty clear 10-9 for Espinosa. And what's nice with my bookie is Jeff can look it up. You can do live betting, and we'll see what the live line is here.
Yeah, there's nothing right now.
But they'll probably refresh it, but who knows? I would say Espinosa right now should be probably minus 350 because he looked good. He looked good. And yeah, 5 losses in a row, De La Rosa, bye-bye if that happens.
I mean,
Oh yeah, if he can't win this one, no way he gets that call back. And his wife is now the breadwinner and the only UFC fighter in the family.
Exactly. So round 2 has just begun. De La Rosa's trying to pop a jab, but his reach is so small and short, he's not even hitting him. So,
I think it's a 5-inch advantage.
yeah, like it's pretty bad. Like this guy, he has good skills, but yeah, like I don't know if it's his coaching or what. He just doesn't implement a solid strategy or game plan. Like,
Oof, that head kick.
I mean, he gets a little chinny as well.
yeah, he just ate a pretty good overhand right. He's just
Ooh.
he's eating these jabs. Like,
Yeah, he is.
that's the deal. Like, that's what I say all the time with these UFC fighters. You develop a good jab, you can dominate a fight. Like boxers, that's how they win half their fights, you know?
Absolutely. If you've got good takedown defense and a good jab, you're dangerous in MMA.
Look, Espinosa's even right now. Should I hammer the shit out of it?
Yeah, if they let you.
He's coming in with these big, like he's closing the distance and landing that cross. I'll be surprised if if De La Rosa's chin holds up.
Right.
Yeah.
Which one runs on empty first, the chin or the gas tank?
Yeah, no shit. I think the chin personally.
So what was the total on this one? 2.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all at 2.5 this week. I don't know what they're doing. The bookmaker got lazy with this crap card.
Yeah, the only one that was at 1.5, I think, was the Ivy.
Yeah.
Very first fight.
Uh,
Yeah. It seems like they're still judging it like it's a normal cage, but if you've watched the last couple of events, these unders have hit.
And the main event's 4.5, obviously, but
okay, so De La Rosa just came in and he's doing the same thing. Gets him against the cage.
Yeah, he got a little bit better grip this time.
Yeah, we'll see if he drags him down.
He's got a little bit better grip this time.
You gotta
look at those elbows to the fucking side of the head, dude.
Yeah. He's ripping to the body though. That can't feel good either. Oh, jeez, flatten him out.
He's got the one leg up. Like he can't get his hands behind the back.
Yeah, it seems like Espinosa's balance is good enough. One leg isn't going to do it. He's going to have to get something else to complete that takedown.
Yeah, you'd think you would try to sweep his ass with just the one leg standing up. You know?
Yeah, do a little something different because this isn't going to win you the round.
No, this ain't going to win you the round. It will get you maybe into the third, decision of the judges.
Yeah, so
that was a good switch knee there by Espinosa.
Yeah, so he's still.
Look at that knee.
Yeah, that was a good body. Body knee. Okay, he finally let off. Yeah. So,
yeah, he ain't gonna fucking be able to last like this.
Yeah, De La Rosa, you gotta do a little something different. He connected there on 2 jabs, but
Espinosa looks reinvigorated to me. I mean, we talked about his gassing issues and his IQ issues and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a good opponent for him, but he looks cool, calm, collected. He's doing exactly what he needs to do tonight.
Yeah,
I agree.
That was good. He just hit a good overhand right, good knee up the middle. He's looking sharp. He's looking very sharp.
And now that he's defended Mark's takedowns for 2 rounds straight, I think he's confident. You know what I mean? That's something that makes a huge difference in these fights is when you know your opponent can't get it where they want it. That gives you a massive boost.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's just popping this jab out.
I mean, he's so confident he's fucking fighting with his hands down, damn it. I hate that shit.
I hate it.
Yeah, they had one good exchange there.
That was a good little trade there.
Yeah. Good leg kick.
At this point, yeah, man, you just want to stay in and out, kind of.
I mean, I don't think Espinosa's too worried here. Yeah, he's kind of found his groove, and he's in good shape here. And this is nice. This is if you're back into -170. This is kind of what you want to see. A nice,
there you go,
easy performance here.
I do feel like Espinosa's slowing down a little bit, though.
He is.
And that's where this gets hairy. 3rd round.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Mark's aggressive, coming forward, but he's not doing anything, and he's just eating shots.
Man, his power just doesn't look. I mean,
another jab by Espinosa.
Get those hands up, dog. Please. You're fucking killing me. I hate that, man. That's like my pet peeve.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, even the great Anderson Silva, one day he paid for it. Hands down is never a good idea.
Man, Espinosa looks good. He's just picking his spots, man.
Yeah.
In and out.
Yep. 10 seconds left. Bumblebee comes forward, does nothing.
2-0. Come on, baby.
Yeah, pretty clear 2-0 Espinosa.
De La Rosa's gonna need a finish here.
Yep. That's good. That's good. One more to go.
See, this is though after the fight already happens, but it's like, why aren't these the fights I'm hammering when, it's so clear you see the advantages, like, pretty obvious during the fight.
I always say hindsight and betting is 2020, man. It looks so simple. It's like poker. When you're watching it on TV and you can see the hold cards, you're like, why isn't he check raising? He's got the guy. He's dead to rights. But when you're in the spot, you're like, shit, does he have aces? Like, you can't tell until you actually see it play out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's coming up here. But like Aguilar, I think that the Aguilar fight versus Rosa can look very similar to this, where Aguilar just dominates him standing too.
I do. I agree. 100% it'll be almost identical.
Yeah, and then a lot of people are going to be like, why'd I bet Rosa? Why'd I bet Rosa? I was getting value on Rosa. Then you watch him get beaten up to death on the feet. So we'll get there, though. That's coming up.
Yeah, we still have the big one, Andre Fili.
Yeah.
My guy. I love Fili.
So round 3 begins, and looks like more of the same here. Espinoza's just throwing that jab out.
Oh, good little fucking
yeah, good
kick.
overhand right.
Oh,
elbow. Espinoza takes him to the cage.
That's good right there. I like to see that.
Yeah, but you don't want to see Espinoza drag him down and get caught in a triangle.
Yeah.
If he keeps him against the cage, though, that's perfect. Just
Yeah.
Hold him here for the next couple of minutes, burn some clock, make sure everybody's nice and tired and slow. I don't know how much De La Rosa is going to hunt that finish if there's 2 minutes left on the clock. I mean, the writing's kind of on the wall here.
Oh, shit. They came through there. They both have a good shin, though, because they both got cracked.
Yeah, Espinoza answered back.
There you go. There's the takedown. You could definitely tell, though. You could definitely tell that De La Rosa looks like the cleaner boxer for sure. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely better on the feet. And
Espinoza playing this half up, half down game. This is so smart right now. Like, he's just chewing time off the clock. Mark, if you want to get up, you're going to have to eat a shot. He's not going to let the referee step in and let him get up within 2 seconds or anything like that. He's really milking this. I love this.
Yeah, and he got right in his guard here.
Yeah, as long as he can stay high here.
Yeah. Yeah,
there you go.
He's hammering him pretty good.
Come on.
Oof.
Finish him. Uh-oh. You don't want to see anyone tangled up.
Yeah. Don't get overconfident. Don't get too cocky.
No shit. Just keep hammer fisting the hell out of him. Then we'll be good.
Yeah, he's hitting him with some good
look
shots.
at that.
If anybody bet the under, we're sweating about the next 40 seconds here.
Yep. Uh-oh.
All right, he's going for a Darce here.
Just freaking get up.
Some knees.
Yeah, this, you know what? This is that spot that you go back away, just stand up. That's where you're good.
Yeah.
This is where De La Rosa just says, dude, I'm done with fighting.
Yeah, this is like
he's not even trying. Like,
this is bad for my wife.
Yeah, this is tough for De La Rosa. Like, he hasn't shown much here. Like,
man.
I like De La Rosa a lot. Like, as a person, he's one of those guys that I want to see succeed, but he just isn't athletic enough to hang with these boys in the UFC. It sucks because he's so talented everywhere.
I agree.
Now he's just getting taken down at will. Yeah, and he's gassed.
Yeah,
you
but
can
you don't
see him. He's pretty tired.
Like, that's kind of a...
Yeah, he's not going to get this.
No, I know, but still, you don't want to put yourself in any kind of danger when you're winning so dominantly.
I think Espinoza's worried about him going for that Hail Mary punch, though, because he is wading forward and just like throwing everything into his hands. I think he feels almost safer on the ground where he can be on top and not have to worry about the heat coming back at him.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so 2 minutes left
there
here.
It is.
Good knee to the body.
Yep.
Yeah, all De La Rosa is doing is throwing bombs.
Espinoza moves so good when he's on top. He just floats around.
He does. And this is definitely one that's going to, when I do my recap show, I'm going to be sitting here rubbing my temples being like, it was a minus 300 performance and I was getting minus 165. I leaned it. I didn't pull the trigger. Would have been an easy casher.
Yeah, I agree. Like, so initially I was kind of with you. I was all over Espinoza, but then I was watching some things, reading more things, seeing De La Rosa's performances, seeing Espinoza get tapped out so easily. I'm like, De La Rosa can maybe win. And now watching the fight, I'm like, this is what I thought would happen, at the beginning. Like, this was my first read, and just don't go with it.
Hey, my boy Sports Gambling Daily in the chat doing fireball shots with me tonight. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, everyone. Thanks for everyone coming in here, watching some live fights here, and very impressive performance here by Jordan Espinoza.
Let's go, Jordan. Fucking bring the cash home to daddy. Last week was a little rough. I'm ready for this week. Last week, I think, was what was the one I fucking lost all my money on?
Lonzo Menafield.
Yeah, Menafield. I fucking rolled all the shit over. I was up to 3K. I rolled it all over on Menafield and lost. And I was so excited that first round when he dropped the dude. I thought, oh, this shit's over. And then
I have no idea how he survived that. I mean, we've seen doctors come in and check swollen eyes and cuts and stuff like that. I was surprised the doctor never even took a look at it. All Menafield had to do was throw one or two more big shots in round one, and they would have waved it off. Exactly. He was covering his face up and blinking hard, and yeah, I'm floored that he didn't get the KO on that one.
And you saw him after, right? Like a couple days later, his fucking face was huge, man. I mean, that eye was nasty.
Yep. Well, cash those Espinoza tickets if you got them.
Hell yeah, we are. That's a winner. We like that.
Yeah, that was a very good performance by Espinoza. I think he's a little small, though, still for 135.
Yep.
So
I'm going to go ahead and go get a shot for all of us. I'll be right back.
No, I like that.
Yeah, Clint, we're here. We're in a bar. The studio is in the bar, Southtown 101, San Antonio.
You guys have got it made having the bar right around the corner like that. I mean, I've got some Fireball in the freezer, but I don't have a full bar. That's all I got.
Right. Yeah, I know. But like Jeff was saying earlier, if you get the,
I brought some peanut butter pretzels.
There you go. You get some good food. Yeah, but when the losses come, it gets tough. But we're gonna roll here. We're gonna roll.
I'm loving where we're at. I feel like I've got a strong read on the cards so far, and that can always flip, obviously. Having a strong read on the prelims does not mean you've got a strong lead on the main event, but I'm hoping this thing just keeps going. I feel like I know what I'm doing this week, and things seem to fall into place here. If I can just cash one or two more bets, we're going to have a good night.
Yeah, so you got Jourdain under with Vettori and Calvillo, right?
That's right. Yep. And like I said, I'll give you guys Feely as long as he gets it done in the first or the second round. So I make sure I break even on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting fight because if it does stay a stand-up fight, I think it is a close coin flip. But I like Feely's ability to get the fight to the ground. And I saw it with Jourdain against Desmond Green. I didn't like how easily he was getting taken down there. But, we'll see. Should be a good fight, though. Like, that fight was good, too. That wasn't too boring. That was a decent fight. Good performance.
It was good. For all the finishes we've had tonight so far, that was a good back-and-forth three-rounder. I mean, it was pretty dominant one way, but at the same time, it was entertaining. It wasn't boring. There was always that chance that De La Rosa landed a big bomb. There was always that chance that Espinoza dove his head into a guillotine. Like, there were spots, so it was a good one.
Yeah. No, I agree. I liked I like that fight. And, like we said, the cards are only going to get better too. So I know a lot of people are complaining about this week, but next week you got who I think could be the next heavyweight champion of the world after Stipe DC with our man, what's his face, Blades, Curtis. So
I love that guy.
Yeah, Curtis is tough. He's improving his stand-up. He's already got that world-class wrestling. He's a beast. So, but again, his line's up to 325 now against Volkov. So,
you know what? Blade has been a consistent parlay piece for me. If he's not fighting a man named Francis Ngannou, you throw him in a parlay. That's as simple as that. If Francis Ngannou didn't exist, it would be the Curtis Blades show.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. People, I think, were not underrating, but kind of underrating him when he fought JDS and picking JDS to knock him out. Granted, I didn't think he was going to knock out JDS or do as well as he did standing. I was like, this is a pretty clear, to me, Blades is going to get him out of there. So
yeah. Did you see they just matched up JDS with Rosenstruik?
Yeah, I did. It's just like, what are we doing? Because if if Dos Santos gets knocked out again, where's he go from there? You know,
They're cashing in on that championship name, man. That it's the fight game. They feed the old lions to the young ones, and Francis basically derailed the Rosenstruik hype train. They got to get that thing back on the tracks.
yeah. But I mean, even like I do know a few people were on Rosenstruik there, but it was just too much too soon. We talked about it before with Overeem, controlled him pretty good, and then he just got caught the last 10 seconds of that fight. So.
Oh my gosh. That fight, that is still one of my most hated fights of all time. I had a big bet, probably way too big, on Alistair Overeem, and I just knew he was the better fighter everywhere. For him to get caught in the final seconds of the fight, and then the referee to call it because Rosenstruik walked away, for him to sell the walk-off knockout like that. I mean, if Alistair just stands up and defends himself for literally, 2-3 seconds, it goes to the judges' scorecards and he still wins, even with the punch.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, you're right. He did. It was the walk away that did it for Rosenstruik. But
Overeem popped right up. I mean, the referee was right there. Overeem got up, and it didn't need to be over.
Yeah, I think it was just the lip too. Like, his face looked so bad.
It did. His face looked bad. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just like, oh God, he's done, and then you lose a bet because of it. But I could give the stories on the horrible beats, man, left and right. We got should make a list of them. It gets so bad.
Yeah,
now that the boss man is back, I got to get a shot in before the next fight because Jourdain's coming up. I got to sweat this one.
There you go, buddy.
I'll be right back. I'll join you.
Okay. Hey, what are we going to do here for the next fight?
So next fight we have here is
we got Feely or the under. Under is plus 128 now.
Yeah. I mean, if we want to take the under,
I like Feely, but
I like Feely too. He has Jourdain.
I mean,
so we're straight with that account, right?
Yeah, we could do the under.
Yeah, if you want to do the under, he has.
Let's just throw it in for 1 unit.
Yeah, Clint has the under. So
let's throw it in for 1 unit. 1 unit on the under 2.5. That's plus 128. So we're making our first official bet out of the main card, $500. We flipped this shit pot.
Yeah. I mean, I think the big one we're gonna be sweating, so to speak, is probably the main event. Once we get there, because Clint has 2 units on it. So
yeah, no, I like the main event, and I think if we win this, we could possibly all be in agreement to roll it over to Aguilar.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we all love Aguilar.
And that would be fucking dope. The Electric Indian was out there.
Oh, that's
Gary,
who it was.
The Electric Indian, yeah.
He kept looking over. I was like, I think I know him, but
I'm not positive. EI is our electrician.
Yeah, so here we go. This is probably the most entertaining fight on the card.
I agree. I love this freaking fight. I mean, Jourdain's freaking a crazy fighter. Very exciting and wild man.
Cheers, everybody.
Hey,
Clint's got the fireball here. So.
We were just saying how this next fight's probably. It's hard to say now, but before the card started, you could easily say this was the best fight, most exciting potential of the night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But then we've seen fucking every fight go and finish in the first round. So.
Yeah, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 50 seconds. So
imagine the problem Dana's got to have some nights. He's like, who am I giving these bonuses out to?
This is a night where a lot of people, hopefully he gives those under the radar bonuses. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are going to get robbed tonight thinking they should get the knockout of the night or the submission of the night. It's been wild.
So while you were gone, Clint, we went ahead and rolled our first bet out of the $500 that we use per show. First bet's on the under here at plus 128. We got it at under.
Nice.
20. Yep. So we're rolling with you there.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Let's go.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna root for your bet to win, but I will not root against you to win on the other side because we do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I think we were talking. We think we're going to be pretty much in agreement the next few fights, though. So I think we'll definitely hammer some fights here.
Did you get that shot with you, Clint? Did you already take it?
I downed it. I didn't know you guys were waiting on me. I apologize.
Yeah. I'll wait. No, it's okay.
Sorry about that. Cheers. I'll do my Coke Chaser instead.
I got an entire bar here that's not going anywhere. So
I got to keep that Fireball in the freezer. You guys realize the difference between cold Fireball and lukewarm Fireball?
Yeah, big difference. Yep.
It's like night and day. That stuff sucks when it's room temperature.
I used to love Fireball, and then I found out they they use antifreeze to make the shit.
Don't tell me that. Jeez. I'm going to have to figure something else out to drink.
The proper 12, baby. I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
I'm drinking Jameson right now. I don't mind the proper 12, but it's definitely not, one of my top Irish whiskeys there is, but it's not bad.
I thought about digging into that just because, MMA podcast, Conor McGregor's alcohol, kind of works, but I also didn't want to be one of those fanboys tweeting out at McGregor looking for a retweet.
Yeah. Well, I was one of those fans, and the bastard never fucking retweeted me, so now I'm a Khabib fan.
There you go. Get some revenge.
Yeah, I personally don't like Conor, so I've been glad with what's happened to him. So
Conor falls into that special category for me of fighters who I love to watch, but I can't stand. Him and John Jones, man. I don't respect them as people. I don't like them at all, but if they're in the cage, I'm turning the TV on.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I put out my list of my favorite, my GOAT list, and John Jones was on there number one. As much as I can't stand the guy, you got to give him respect. I mean, it's fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
Same thing with Conor. I mean, he's besides the Nate Diaz. I mean,
Conor's good when he's matched up with a striker. Yeah, you match him with a striker. Conor's great.
I will be honest though, I don't know anyone in their right mind that could take Conor against Khabib. We all knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, even in
that was maybe the biggest bet of my betting career was betting Khabib at -200.
Wow. See, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I don't know.
And I'm an underdog guy. I always look for the underdog. But here, I'll give you a hot take here, though. I will say that I have bought into Conor's narrative of taking that fight easy. I think he was cocky. I think he was on top of the world. He was doing every drug in the book. There are videos of him and his mistress running around. I mean, there was a lot going on there that I would be highly tempted to take Conor at like +250 or something like that if the rematch were to happen, because a motivated, focused Conor McGregor is an unreal mythical creature, and I feel like the rematch is going to be a bit more competitive.
Yeah, and when you kind of look at that first half of the round, I mean, Conor had great balance. Khabib was having a hard time getting his ass down right away.
Absolutely.
And he's worked so hard on that. You could tell he's kind of gotten better on that whole, standing up and the balance and everything. Of course, once he gets to the mat, it's still the same thing. But
if his gas tank is better, if his physical strength is better, and he can keep what he did up in round one going longer, he stands a shot. And I think that a lot of people are going to have the opinion of it'll be the same fight as last time. And I just think Conor's mental condition is in a completely different place. And if that's the case, we may have a live dog. So I'll be curious to see. I think that fight is going to happen. Those two are on a runaway train wreck headed towards one another. I think the rematch eventually takes place, even though Khabib has said he's not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I tell a lot of people that the shot that Khabib landed on Conor that dropped his ass would have put out a lot of fighters.
Yes, it would have.
Conor to get back up and keep fighting like nothing happened is pretty incredible. Testament of his chin there.
Yeah, no, Conor. Yeah, Conor can take a shot for sure.
I hear all those Irish bastards can.
Yeah,
they're tough. They're tough.
Clint, I hope you're not Irish, are you?
No, I am not actually. The McLean name, I'm Highland Scottish. Those are where my roots are from. There's actually a Castle McLean out there.
Wow.
My sister has visited it. I've seen pictures.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Scotland. That's an area I've never been to.
My sister actually studied abroad for a couple of years when she was in college, so I kind of got the virtual tour of it. I would love to go there. It's all overcast. That's actually like my favorite kind of weather. I love when it's big, cloudy, dark gray clouds. That's my favorite. I would love to hang out for a week or something.
Why Healy has these things over his ears? Those big earrings.
Gauges.
Yeah, gauges, like Clint said.
Bro,
all right. I just want a firefight, baby. Give me.
That's rough, dude. You get gauges and you're in the MMA. I mean, that should be illegal.
There you go, Jourdain doing exactly what I want him to here. And can you imagine if a finger got in there in the fight?
Yeah, they're throwing.
Look at that.
Jourdain got caught with the left hook.
This is what we said on the show.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Jourdain is going to put himself in the fire. He's either going to make Feely uncomfortable and land a knockout, or he's going to open himself up and get clipped.
Man.
That's the thing with Philly. We said on the show though, Clint, is he has great counter striking. Great counter striking.
Yeah, that head kick, man, that could have knocked him out.
That body kick is vicious too, though. The thing with Jourdain, the thing that I love about him, the reason why I'm like buying in on him as a fighter, he attacks the legs and the bodies for the first 2 rounds constantly, and he just ends a combination low or high. So he's always draining the gas tank of his opponent. He's always dealing damage, and it just wears on them.
Yeah, I mean, they're throwing. They're both throwing for sure here.
Come on,
I'm just happy Feely hasn't shot yet.
Oh, a little combo. Yeah, he's definitely on the counter here. He's definitely on the counter.
Oh,
bam! Look at that. I love that.
Good head kick.
Oof.
He throws those.
Trading head kicks. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Feely's pressuring him here now a bit.
Come on, baby.
Good. Yeah, he fainted there.
Someone give us that under. Someone give us that under.
Yeah, we got a whole round 2 that we can sweat still, though. It's not. We're not in danger yet. My boy in the chat here, Sports Gambling Daily, saying the Vegas weather is the best. Man, I'm from Arizona. That dry heat, that gets old sometimes. It's nice pool weather, but
yeah, I don't know what's worse, the Texas weather or the dry heat, Nevada, Arizona kind of weather.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty similar, isn't it?
Well, we got a lot of humidity here in Texas.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
I feel like the humidity almost makes it worse, though. The dry heat, like you don't have to worry about being wet and sticky.
Yeah. If you're in dry heat, if you just go under a tree, you're okay for a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, baby. This is kind of Jourdain.
There you go. Leg kicks.
Slowing down a little bit here.
Yep.
It's a close
and this is what I was concerned with. If Feely starts feeling himself, if he gets the range, if he starts getting comfortable, then we got a problem. But Jourdain keeps ripping these head and body kicks. I love it.
Yeah. And there's been times, too, where Philly's kind of fought down to his competition, where he's just kind of, doesn't move as much. He's not as active.
Very much. Feely, I feel like, is kind of a head case. He's one of those guys that has absolute, no ceiling. Like, he could be incredible, but it takes an opponent to pull that out of him, and he's got to be in the right place at the right time. Other times he's squeaking by Artem Lobov. Like,
yeah, the freaking spinning fist and shit is what scares me, because he could easily catch Philly in one of those.
Yeah, but
good leg kicks.
Man, Feely threw that good knee there that Jourdain blocked. That was close.
John in the chat is just here to see me do more shots.
Right.
Guarantee if Jourdain wins this thing by knockout, there'll be a shot or 2 coming.
I mean, Clint, now you're 10 shots in. Shit, you gotta get.
Oh shit!
You gotta get Fireball to sponsor you.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Come
on, Jourdain. Come on, baby. Give it to me.
Yeah, this doesn't bother me that bad. Philly's been dropped before, but he does recover pretty quick. He is a tough ass dude.
Man.
Don't engage on the ground, Jourdain. Back up, baby. That's right. I'm a couple seconds behind you.
Yeah, that looked like a knockout on initial. Man.
Good recoverability by Feely there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I've seen him get dropped before, and he just
that looked really hard. I gotta see the replay on that shot. That looked hard.
No, I mean, it definitely woke his ass up. That's for
He's
sure.
got power, man. This kid, he's ready for the UFC. I mean, he really is. That's why I'm buying in on him. And I love getting dog money on him. This fight is way closer than the odds makers are leading us to believe.
And he's very fucking durable. That's for sure.
He is.
Yeah. So
have you guys ever played like a racing video game where you're turning the wheel, like trying to get the car to go back? That's what I do with fights. I'm like doing this when I'm trying to like duck and move for my guy here.
I do it too, man. We're very animated here. You should see some of us.
Woo!
Jourdain landed again.
Preston has a nickname, Mr. Hoppy or something.
Man. That was a big
slam. This is where Philly can totally win this fight, 100%.
Yeah, but that would fuck us on our under. Man,
not if you get them and submits them.
Right. Yeah, that was a big slam.
Yeah, this dude's fucking. They're both pretty fucked right now. That was a hard fucking first round.
So I'm guessing Jourdain gets it with the knockdown, but that's a tough round.
I would say that's about as close as you can get.
I got to give it to Jourdain with that knockdown. You know what I mean? They traded pretty evenly. Yeah, Feely got the takedown at the end, but he didn't deal as much damage after he got the takedown. It was just a couple of shots. Jourdain dropped him. I got to feel like that gives him the round.
Yeah, I mean, granted, the bell kind of stayed by the bell situation too here. Who knows what would have happened if they let it keep going here.
I think, are they going to show the knockdown here? Let's see. Because Feely did get up pretty quick off that knockdown, but I'm gonna probably agree with Clint. I think they'll give it to Jourdain.
Why are they showing Feely highlights on the replay when Jourdain got a bomb knockdown? What is this crap?
Yeah,
they didn't even show the knockdown or the slam.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
So. Right before they rolled the credits there. Did you see that?
Yep.
They showed the land right before the logo came up.
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, round 2.
Classic media for you.
Man, I was gonna say that's some media direction stuff right there.
Trying to get all Twitter fucking riled up tonight.
They want the people to think that Feely's winning this fight. There you go. Good leg kick. See that? Every time he exits, he's always attacking the legs.
Yeah. Jourdain's throwing some good leg kicks. Feely's not really using the jab too much here. And he's trying to throw it, but that's what I'm saying. If you can get behind a good jab, he throws his head kick over. You got to switch it up a bit.
I think the movement and the different strikes that Jourdain brings to the table is what's keeping Feely uncomfortable.
Yeah, because he's definitely Jourdain's moving out of the octagon, and Feely's just throwing this head kick. You got it. Is that your go-to here? Who are you, Crow Cop? Come on, man. He throws a jab head kick. I think Jourdain's got that pretty well scouted out here. Good body kick, another head kick.
Eventually, he's going to catch him slipping, though.
Yeah, they got good body kick. Good body kick.
Okay, there they traded.
If I'm Feely, I'm going after some double legs all fucking day.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he hasn't gone to the wrestling more here.
I am too. That was
really my biggest concern in this fight was that Feely had a grappling advantage and he hasn't even bothered. And
you did say he's a mental case, so maybe that's part of it. Stand and bang and get abused. I don't know.
Yeah, bad cornering.
There's that fucking spinning back fist again. I mean, that shit.
Oof. Caught him with it too. I heard it land. I'm not sure if it was flush, but at least got in there.
Okay, 2 minutes here gone by. Oh, man, that was a hard
Now we got to start sweating the under because we've only got half of round 2 left. So we need them to start doing something here.
Yep. At this rate, shit, you would think someone's got to fucking go down.
The damage they're unloading, you would think.
Both of them are taking some hits.
Yeah, Feely's starting to pressure a bit, but it looks like his legs are pretty wobbly here.
That's the leg kicks there. Jourdain is just cutting him down. Quitting that movement. Hopefully he doesn't have enough gas left for takedowns. Starting to sweat.
Yeah, this is a tougher round here. Yeah,
I still feel like so far Jourdain has landed cleaner than Feely has.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know.
Feely's
pretty fucking close.
Feely's kind of not putting it on him, but doing a little more.
He's definitely moving forward more.
Good. That was a good right.
Again, though, we aren't in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good land by Feely.
Yeah, it was a good right.
Jourdain, go back to the leg kicks, buddy.
Yeah, he's just kind of.
Yeah, he's getting tired here.
Now, he's coming in, but.
I think he's a little worried about.
There it is. Good shot.
Yep. Come on, baby.
They both ate jabs there.
Good.
That's a good left.
Good little combo.
Yeah, he's got to pin him against the cage or something. Because, Jourdain's just walking away from everything. He just threw 2 hard
got to fucking pin him and get his leg down.
Yeah.
There, chop the tree. I love it.
Because, this is a close round.
This is an extremely close round. This one could go either way. Someone's got to make a statement here in the last minute or so.
And you would think Feely's corner would say, go grab a double or something. Shoot.
You'd think so.
That's something that bothers me too. Is these game plans just sometimes are pathetic.
It is so hard to bet on fighters when you don't know what their game plan is.
Fucking really hard.
Yeah.
You're like, I can write a game plan for you. Let me tell you how this should go.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Jourdain's coming in now. He is throwing there.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. So that might
Good kicks.
That might have solidified it.
Yeah, 30-second takedown. That might do it.
To me, that solidified the round right there.
Yeah,
all right, we gotta poll the chat here though. Everybody put it in there. What do you think? Is it gonna be 1-1 or is it gonna be 2-0 Jourdain?
I'd say 1-1.
15 seconds here. Let's see if he can get another takedown.
What's
here.
everybody think in the chat? Yeah, I like that. Let's see what everyone thinks. Surely our panel can do better than the judges panel.
Yeah, we can't be worse though, right?
That was a good slam.
Man, these boys are bringing some heat, man. Woo!
Yeah, I think it's 1-1, and our under looks in peril.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes for somebody to get knocked out.
We'll get something here. Unfortunately, I feel like Jourdain got to win to get the knockout for us to get the under, but I think Philly can kind of just glide through this round, get some takedowns, and win.
Yeah, so Sumner's got 2-0 Jourdain.
I like hearing that. If we can get 2-0 on Jourdain.
Now, to me, I can already see it. It's going to be a split. You know, you can already see it in your head what's going to happen.
If this is a split, I'll slit my wrist. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, you can see it happening already.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm seeing 1919 and 2018. So I'm seeing both. Again, yeah, you got to think if you're in Feely's corner, grapple, do some wrestling. So we'll see.
Come on, baby. Close round, close fight, good fight.
I see some people on Twitter saying they've got Feely 2-0. They're saying Feely got round 1. I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
I agree with that. He outstruck him by 1, and he freaking took him down. So if anything, it's even, but I don't know.
I think it's probably 1-1.
I swear to God, and these stats are lying, dude. There's no way they fucking landed 16 strikes in that first round. There's no fucking way.
Yeah,
Jourdain's got to get on his horse here and do something.
Yeah, Feely's kind of putting it on him here early. It's early, but Feely seems like he's got the pressure here.
He's back with the chopping those leg kicks down here.
Yeah, Jourdain, yeah, he's kind of delved away from the leg kicks here. He's just throwing that spinning shit too much.
Yeah, that's how he is, though. He likes those flying knees and spinning.
See, that was a good feint there. He didn't land that right, and he caught one.
Come on, baby.
So he caught one bad. But they're throwing here.
Oh, big shot. There you go.
Oh.
There's that head kick. Let's count the Feely head kicks this round. Will it be over under?
You know what, though? Jourdain has blocked all of them. I don't think I've seen a single one hit flush.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why that's like Feely's go-to here. It's just
and that's I think Jourdain has got that read. You know what I mean? I think he sees it coming. He's blocked it every time.
I think it's just the new fighter mentality, man. They're point fighting here. They're
building
up combos.
No, that's okay. There, Feely went to the body. I was gonna say go to the body either, because you go to the body, you can take them out.
Feely, the sports book apparently has Feely up -215 live.
Wow, bro. He's taking him down twice, once in each round. Why wouldn't you go to that right away?
There it is.
Yep. There it is, baby. Again, though, this is not good for our under.
Yeah,
but,
our under looks toast. But
yeah, I don't think the under is going to make it.
Yeah, that first round they were trading, they were throwing. Feely's got him half guard here. Let's see if he's going for a sub or not. If he get
that sub, baby.
Looks like he's going for an arm. No, not now. I was gonna say looked like he was going for an arm triangle.
Damn it. Get him. Get his
Jourdain's
back.
Getting pretty good though, getting up here.
Get his back, baby. Get his back. Get him back down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad deficiency here.
Win these fucking rounds. And then
I am shocked Feely took until round 3 to go for this.
Yeah. Yeah, so our under just lost, but
boo. That give us, 3 fights left to flip that money.
Yeah, so straight left there. Like you can see it. At least I see it. It looks like Feely is like limping to me. Like it looks like he's limping, and Jourdain isn't throwing the kicks.
Jourdain's gonna go for that last minute fucking crazy trying to knock out like he did with the last guy.
Whoa, those were some shots. Feely just dive. See, because even here, like I think it's going towards Feely, but standing, it's close. It's a close round standing.
Feely has outstruck him 2 rounds already. That's why I don't agree with the 2-0 for sure. But
yeah, no, I mean we're gonna see.
I mean, if you want to take in consideration a drop, well, a drop from a punch is the same as a drop from a takedown, in my opinion.
And I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like when you get the takedown, you got to score something with it. Like if you put them on the mat and they get right back up without getting hurt, there was no damage dealt. I feel like that's
I agree with that, but it doesn't seem like the judges think the way we do. I mean,
that's very true.
It's 1-1. It is 1-1 for sure. It's definitely 1-1, and Feely looks to be winning this round.
So Jourdain's got to do something here in the final seconds to get some back.
Yeah,
as long as
he's landing some shots though.
I would stay away from this fucking fence, dude.
There. Oh, he's landing big shots. I feel like Jourdain is scoring better every time he lands.
Yeah, but you can't see what just happened there, Clint. You'll see it.
Not the takedown.
That's what happened when he fought Desmond Green. Same thing happened where he would come in and Green just got him on his back too easily. Like that was way too easy. So Jourdain's got to shore that up. So,
for sure. He gets a little over aggressive.
Yeah. So that probably cost him the fight, honestly.
See, but that's where, like, to me, Feely isn't doing a damn thing right now. Like, there's no ground and pound. 1 punch, 2 punch. Like, the whole time he's had him down here, he landed 2 punches and both of them were to the arm. Like, he didn't do any damage whatsoever.
Yeah,
that was a great fight. I'm just praying the judges give it to me.
2 of those takedowns, though, the first takedown was kind of saved by the bell. The last one here, I mean, who knows what he would have done? He was on top of him, so
extremely close fight.
I have no dog in the fight, but watching the UFC, they're gonna give the takedowns more, and he had multiple takedowns that 3rd round. And striking it, I agree. Jourdain landed the harder shots, but he went away from his low kicks.
But Clint, you are in good shape because usually the judges fuck me.
We've got that polar opposite energy going here. They fuck me a decent amount of the time too. Whose bad mojo is stronger?
I mean, I have no dog in the fight. I think it's 2-1 Feely. I've seen 3-0 Jourdain and 3-0 Feely online here, so I've seen both ways.
This is going to be one of those split decisions that everybody is going to talk about for the next week.
Yep, and that's what I said right before round.
See, look at
started.
this. 17. Okay, so they got the first round wrong. Yeah, so 2-1. If you're going by stats like that, I mean.
Yeah, that's where
this is what
not all significant strikes are created equal. You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah, and that's why I wish they would just throw that damn stat book out of the fucking.
It's tough. It is so hard to score MMA.
Yeah, we don't have the volume here, so we're just kind of looking at the faces. So
yeah, I'm gonna be a couple seconds behind you.
Jourdain's eyeball looks gross.
29-28. Someone Jourdain. 29-28.
It's a split.
Feely won 29-28.
There it is, baby.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
I cashed that because I have them in my 2 best bets here. It's Feely and Aguilar. So,
so you got through, I guess, the worst of it or the harder.
Yeah,
of it,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I thought the judges would be. I think that's what I figured it was going to be. So,
yeah, I mean Jourdain's got a bright future, man. He's got to start defending some takedowns, though. He's got to get in the gym and figure that out.
Definitely does.
So we are down to the last 3 fights. We got Kevin Aguilar next and Charles Rosa. Nice.
That's pretty good.
Let's see here. Kevin Aguilar comes in at 170. Rozo's at plus 140. The over and under 2.5. Over minus 160. Under 2.5. Clint, you got any action on this?
This is the Robertson Vittori fight. I'm sorry, right? Or Aguilar.
Aguilar, yeah, Rosa.
Aguilar. I've got Aguilar in my Hail Mary. That's I'm not actually betting him. It's the same thing as Espinoza. I feel like he probably should win. However, I didn't feel confident enough to bet it straight. So if he gets it done, I got a little piece, but not going hard here.
Yeah. No, I've got the same thing. I got Kevin in parlay and straight up. So we're looking at scoring on that here. I do think he has the clear advantage on the feet. And he's not going to just lay there and let, Rosa submit him. He's got some good scrambles and strong. And
Aguilar's going to win this fight.
He's got good get ups too. So if we're all in agreement on Aguilar, you want to lay the 160? It's pretty good price right here.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's got like an 85% takedown defense rating, and I feel like for Boston Strong to win this fight, it's got to get to the ground. He's going to get pieced up if it stays on the feet for 15 minutes.
I agree 100%. So we have 400 left. What do you think we should roll on this? You want to go half here?
160.
Yep.
So 240 would win 150. You want to do that?
240? Let's do 240. Yep. All right, we can go all fucking in.
Yeah, we could, and then just go all in on Cynthia.
Yep. I would I would roll the all in Aguilar. We'll look at some props for the Vettori, and then
if you want, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to finish up here because we dropped that first one, so we're a little antsy. We're going to go all in here.
All in on Kevin Aguilar. That's who we got. Yeah, that was a good fight. That's probably the leading candidate for fight of the night right now. So.
Oh, that's got to be fight of the night.
It was very close, man. Awesome fight.
Now the deal, though, here's the deal with the UFC. They have to match Jourdain up right. Because if they go throw him like a hard-nosed wrestler, you're just going to ruin all the momentum he has.
They've been messing up on the matchmaking several times recently. I feel like there's a couple of guys who they just keep throwing to the wolves over and over and over. I don't get it.
Yeah, Ray Borg's up there. There's a lot. There's a lot of young guys, who they screw up for sure.
One matchmaking they screwed up on big time that really threw a wrench and shit is the BMF belt. That fucked a lot of shit up.
Yeah. Well, you have your Diaz's, your McGregor's. They just ruin. Yeah.
I mean, they hyped that fight up more than this fucking championship fight with Usman and Burns. Like, come on, dude. Come on. You really gonna hype it up that much? Like, I don't know.
I feel like the UFC doesn't use their marketing power enough. They could make any fight look absolutely epic to the casual fans. They just don't. And that makes me sad. Do you guys remember the old trailers they used to do? Like, I can remember to this day GSP versus Jake Shields and like the sick highlight reel that they ran and the music that went with it. Like, they had an absolute awesome trailer for that fight that got people pumped, and they just don't do it anymore. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about that. Those were the primetime days, in my opinion. I love that.
Yeah. We used to talk about it quite a bit on the show. I thought a decade ago was the height for me for the UFC. Even later than that, like 12, 13 years ago. Like,
it's just we were discussing the fact that you don't see a whole bunch of ground and pound anymore, and that's something back then that you used to always see. Get on top and smash the fucking elbows and bang. I mean, just
it's a lot more
pound. Like,
I mean, this last fight was a classic like throwback fight, but it's a lot of point fighting too, where guys are just going in there, win, collect their check, and now you see it. They're complaining about not getting paid enough too, but that's been an issue since I've watched the UFC.
Yeah, and we know this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu like a 3-time black belt champion here in Texas. He's a 50-year-old. I mean, he fights in the old 50-year-old plus circuit, but he says that these guys, man, they're all just training for points nowadays, it seems like. I mean, he's a big part of the academy here at Ohana Nation. Ohana Academy. But I don't know. I've never trained in MMA, so I can't speak on that. But I would imagine if you're in there, depends on what you're skilled at, I guess. If you're a BJJ guy, you're going to go for some mitts. You don't, you're not going to ground and pound necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, here,
but you would ground and pound your way to a submission. You would
Yeah.
think.
Like, we don't have the music here, but it looks like they're doing a pretty good job hyping up Curtis Blades. Volkov, he's off his fight against Greg Hardy. You go from Greg Hardy to Curtis Blades. Pretty big wake-up call there, Volkov.
Yeah, big time.
Like, and Greg Hardy didn't even, he didn't get killed that bad. Like,
what do y'all guys think of Aguilar wins inside the distance? Yes, is plus 350.
I mean, he'd have to knock him out.
I feel like this goes to decision. Boston Strong is kind of tanky.
Yeah, no, I know. He's a pretty tough dude. Yeah, I like the Aguilar. I'm just going to go straight with that.
See, I'll say this, though, with that Jourdain Feely fight, I'm sure Clint probably agrees, you're probably you feel fine. I mean, you're not happy you lost the fight, but you're not stressed if you laid it with Feely. Because that's where I've gone in, I get worried some where people, you put a parlay in, and let me just throw Feely in this parlay, and then you're sweating it. And it's just well, I should have just taken the other side and not given myself this huge sweat, that happens all the time. But granted, you want to cash the ticket, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I'm actually I'm arguing with the Twitter as we speak. I feel like it's an easier pill to swallow when it's a split decision. I always tell people when I take an underdog, I'm happy if it goes to split decision. Plain and simple. If we've got a live shot to win that fight and I'm flipping a coin at plus 190, I'll take it all day. Because if you're getting 50-50 and it's coming down to one judge's decision, we're going to get more, we're going to get half of those. So I'll take the value on that bet. I like it, but it definitely does suck, especially when the under doesn't cash. I was hoping that it was one or the other. This was worst case scenario to lose 2 units on Feely and the under not cashing. That's a little rough.
Right. Yeah, because you had both. Yeah, it is tough. I mean, I don't know. I thought I was pretty unbiased there. I thought it was 2-1 Feely, but it was a good close fight. It was a tough fight for both guys. So, and hopefully, man, you do see some limitations with Feely though, because he wasn't checking any leg kicks. He was eating a lot of those leg kicks. He was getting hit with some good hard shots, but he held up. But you got to switch it up. What are we showing here? Why are we showing Kevin Aguilar just taking people down? You're not.
This guy just tweets me on Twitter. You must have been full chub when Air knocked him down in round 1.
Oh, I honestly thought that was a finish.
That's what I'm saying. I was 100% all in on that. I was excited. I thought the under cashed. I thought Jourdain cashed. I was ready to go.
Yeah, and I told you I thought Jourdain got round 1 not pretty much off the knockdown, but I think that solidified it. Round 2, that takedown. Did he get the takedown at the end of round 2? No, that was round 1. Round 2, he got a couple takedowns. The striking was close. And then round 3, I think Feely just had too many takedowns. So, I don't know. It was a good fight, though.
It was a great fight.
Yeah.
You gotta love Twitter. I'm already getting at it with people, too. They're telling me they're going to smack my face off.
Oh, I've gotten a few death threats before on Twitter.
That's awesome.
When I was giving picks out when I was living in Vegas, because people thought I was some professional betting thousands on games, saying you just lost me my rent money. I'm like, buddy, I didn't tell you to bet Boston plus 3 or $5,000. Relax. Yeah, it's insane. Some of these people. That's why you just kind of gotta just bet what you bet, let them know, and hey, that's the funniest thing. It's hey. If I lose money too, man. It's not just you paying, your local or the casino. I'm losing too. You think it's fun losing? No one likes it, but it happens.
But the difference is we can show you our tickets. A lot of people just talk shit.
Yeah.
Just to talk shit. So.
Yeah, a lot of people are on Robertson here.
Yep.
The next fight.
Robertson.
Well, and I think the only way he gets it done is by knockout, which is why I've got the under 2.5.
I agree. I mean, he's got chances here. He is a great, he got powerful fucking dude.
Holy shit. Yeah, wow. Vittori's down to 175.
Wow, lots of late money coming in on Robertson.
Yeah, he was 220 most of the week. So, yeah, that's wild. But, we'll see. That's next. Yeah, I mean, these have been decent fights. It just stinks because the winners, like even a guy like Feely, they're never going to get like a good pay-per-view main card fight, like a super hype fight. The winner of this fight, he'll be back in the prelims. Rosa, if he loses, might not even be in the UFC anymore. And Aguilar is a pretty run-of-the-mill type guy.
How would you feel if you got beat by someone nicknamed Touchy Feely?
I got to tell you, I'm a fan of the goofy nicknames. Like, can you imagine like getting beat by Ryan Darth Bader?
Right? No kidding.
That's a guy that should still be in the UFC, honestly. But
you know what? I was bummed about what happened to Bader. I feel like he is a much better heavyweight than he ever was a light heavyweight. And he absolutely could still be going in the UFC, but his weakness to power punchers, man, I think he would have been put away, especially when we see guys like Francis Ngannou at heavyweight, Curtis Blades, like we've got killers like Jairzinho. He's just not safe anywhere, and he does seem to be a little bit chinny if he can't get that wrestling game going.
yeah, but I mean, he's shown good in Bellator, but competition's not there too. So,
but hey, I mean, how smart of a guy is he? Runs off to Bellator, triples his income because they're paying him, and he takes the belt immediately and rules with an iron fist over 2 divisions. Like Bader made the right move, man.
No, I agree. And even like a guy like Musasi going to Bellator,
Pettis.
He's
it's already looking fresh.
Yeah, I mean, Sergio Pettis looks good. Yeah, a few guys, and Bellator isn't bad. Bellator's not an organization.
There's some legit guys in Bellator. I mean, it's definitely a case of the haves and the have-nots. Some guys, the bottom rung of Bellator is pretty awful, but then when you get to the top 5, top 4, they're legit.
Yeah, I think their featherweight, McKee, is a top 5 featherweight in the world. He's really good. Pico kind of got thrown to the wolves, but Pico's still a good fighter. But, yeah, they have good fighters. ONE FC has some good fighters. But it's crazy. With this Fight Island, half those guys are coming over to the UFC now, I see.
It's wild, man.
Yeah.
Wild times.
Oh, man. I got one more fight here to really get some action going. I need Kevin Aguilar and Vittori to close out a 6-leg parlay that will pay $780.
Nice.
So I'm kind of worried about Vittori. He's the one that kind of scares me the most, to be honest. Someone with that much hype, and he's got, I feel like he's got some built-in pressure now to fucking finish the job that might get inside his head if he gets clipped a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with all the drama coming on this fight from the last time, he definitely is going to be coming in hot.
I know, man. That worries me because that's when someone can get clipped or, caught slipping. Coming in, overextending yourself, shit like that. So we'll see, man. Hopefully this guy, I mean, you look at him, he's got all the skills. He can compete very high level, and he could be in that. You think, I mean, he could easily be in that top, what do you think? 8 maybe? Keeps winning some fights here.
Vittori?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vittori's a good top 10.
I mean, he's got a high ceiling, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Vittori's, he's a good young fighter.
I don't think we know what that ceiling is yet, which is why I'm really excited to see what he does here, because he's so far been kind of a journeyman everywhere. He's well-rounded. He's solid. He just doesn't seem to excel at anything. So he's a young kid. I'm kind of hoping that we see a 2.0 version of him, and he's like way improved here.
Yeah, me too.
The fight he gave Adesanya was a solid one. So I'm kind of hoping that'd be cool for him to like come for a rematch. You know what I mean? Work his way up the ranks, take it a little bit slower, hit some bumps in the road, but turn into a real talent and then go back for a rematch for the belt. That'd be sweet.
At this point, Robinson's fighting more for pride because he's given up half his damn paycheck on
twice.
Yeah. So I mean, shit, he might have extra motivation there. He's going to be screwed. He's going to owe his camp some money if he doesn't win this.
For sure. Yeah, so here we go. Aguilar, 4-inch reach advantage, which is what I'm hoping happens, where he just fights behind that jab, 1-2, 1-2, leg kick. Don't let Rosa clinch you up and take you down, and just cruise to a decision. Should be a nice, easy fight for him, but we'll see. We'll see if Rosa's corner yells at him to just spam a takedown like Aljamain Sterling did against Corey Sandhagen, and we lose his fight in a minute. So could happen.
Let's not do that. My Hail Mary's live. I want to get that back from the Jourdain loss. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What do you have on your Hail Mary? What do you need left?
So I got Espinoza, Avila, and then I'm coming with Aguilar, Vittori, and Calvillo. I locked this one early in the week, so I had Benoit and I had Griffin in it, and both those legs have fallen off. So it's not going to pay nearly as well as it was, but still, it'll be a 5-legger.
Yeah, good.
Chalky, but I'll get some return on it.
Yeah, we need Aguilar to come out here and just. The thing I like about Aguilar is usually his IQ is pretty fucking high. He's a smart fighter.
He's another guy. I feel like we were talking about this before. I feel like this should be exactly like the De La Rosa fight, where he knows exactly what he has to do. If he can just implement his game plan, he should win this thing by 15-minute decision.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming out here. Both guys pretty patient.
Yeah, I mean, Rosa's really just got these karate kicks, and that's about it.
Yeah,
they don't land at all.
They hardly do. No, I know. I mean, look at that. Like, he's looking almost he wants to fall in guard and just fucking.
Yeah. He's so outclassed on the feet. It's not even funny. And you know what? He looks bad. Like right here, just those first 2 shots, the bad balance. Like, I don't know if this quick turnaround was good for him.
I don't think so.
To me, it looks like Aguilar's going to knock him out with an overhand right.
And
that'd be sweet.
He didn't even get hit in that fight. It was just a lot of grappling, and he looked out of it. And that's kind of supposed to be his forte.
Yeah, but you get that double weight cut thing going on, kind of like what happened with Tony in the Gaethje fight. Like you peak as an athlete, and then you go in there, you fight, you get destroyed, and even not taking damage, to turn around and cut weight again, it's just so hard on your body.
I can't imagine, man. I wish I was a UFC fighter. I wouldn't be as big as I am.
Well, it's even like when I was in high school, some wrestlers were cutting weight, and these kids were like 125 pounds. They'd have to cut weight to 106.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, how do you lose, 19 pounds at the age of 16? Like,
dude, my cousin, who used to wrestle very seriously in high school, he told me stories that he would go to bed the night before a wrestling meet and put trash bags around his entire body. He'd strip down naked, put trash bags on his legs, duct tape them there, and then do the same thing on his torso, and literally just sweat the night before a wrestling meet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you sleep like that?
That's insane.
Yeah. And lucky he didn't die. Like, that's the kind of thing that, you could stroke out in the middle of the night doing that kind of crap.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think some schools, though, are telling the kids they have to fight like they're more natural weight now, because I've heard some pretty rough stories about that stuff.
They should, man. It's not good for you at that age to be cutting that kind of weight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good for you ever.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah.
All I got to say is Aguilar's landing some heavy shots here. He's going to.
Yeah, this is pretty good here.
Pretty convincing round. I mean.
Yeah.
There's no way I don't think he's a threat on the feet at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he puts his head down. He literally stares at the floor to wing overhand shots. And then he does, like you said, the little karate kicks coming into the legs. That's all he's got.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think Aguilar is going to take too much of that shit. He'll start moving forward, staying out of the range of those kicks.
And he's backing up Rosa every time he comes in. If Rosa can't get in on the hips for a double leg or something, we're going to see this for 15 minutes, and it should be a coasting decision for Aguilar.
Yeah, he does need to throw a little bit more volume here, though. I know he'll pick it up, but a little bit more volume there, Aguilar. Come on.
He's going to win. Yeah, see, I mean, this is hindsight 2020, right? I mean, but we said this before this fight even started. Like, we liked Aguilar, but, you just got to make the bets. I guess that's always the biggest difficulty, is always making the bets, putting your money down.
For me, I'm trying to both trust myself and pick better spots at the same time. So, like, for me, the way I justify not betting on these spots is that I don't want to trust Aguilar at minus 170. I don't want to trust Espinoza at minus 180. Like, that's the reason I passed on those bets. They should win. If you give me minus 130, I'll play it. Like, that's why I bet Tyson Nam. The line got right.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Plus, I'm with you. I've had it where I overbet, then I'm sort of not in chase mode, but I'm like, well, let me get on the next fight. Then you make a bad pick, and it's just like, well, I dug myself a hole here.
Oh, man, that's what fucking scares me a little bit of those body kicks.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a good body kick.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and Aguilar's not exactly super ripped here.
I mean, those body kicks can drop anybody.
It is kind of weird. I feel like Aguilar looks like a different person. He's a little pudgy this fight.
He does look a little bit bigger here, man.
Yeah. Oh,
that's what the shit that's
wild.
Good entry.
That's the kind of abuse that Rosa don't want.
Yeah, like that was like a wild elbow there. I mean, so far it's.
Hey, what's good is he stuffed that takedown. He got out of it. That's encouraging.
Yep. Yeah. And if we learned anything from the Fili Jourdain fight, the officials are scoring those. So if Aguilar denies that takedown, I mean, you got to think he gets the edge here for making Rosa bleed in round one.
Yeah, the first 2.5 minutes were a lot more convincing. This last 2.5 minutes were pretty weak.
I know, man.
But,
I feel bad about this round. I honestly do.
Yeah.
Aguilar got it, though, but he could have put a bigger stamp on it at the end there. But, yeah, that was good. 10-9 for Aguilar.
I mean, one could argue, too, that Aguilar's probably, or, Rosa's probably in better shape coming off a quick turnaround.
Yeah, I mean,
I doubt Kevin had a full camp, you think?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know when this fight got made. I was saying the Calvillo fight, they announced it like 3 weeks ago, I think. So,
you know when this fight got made, Clint? You think Kevin had a full – think he had a full camp here?
I don't think anybody had a full camp on this card. Yeah, definitely not. I feel like I remember Aguilar being much more – he just looked more imposing physically speaking. More muscle definition, better abs. I definitely don't think he got a full camp here.
That's what something that was kind of intriguing too, is I didn't think he was going to be the smaller guy in there. And sure enough, Rosa steps up and he's like 3 inches taller.
Yeah. Yeah, but Aguilar just has to fight behind a jab more, throw some low kicks, jab, straight rights, get in and out, move a bit more. Don't just stay there. Because all Rosa's doing is throwing this crazy
side
karate.
Kicks.
Yeah, super kicks like your Shawn Michaels. Like, come on.
I mean,
get out of here.
That's how you keep Aguilar away from you, though, because once he gets in, it's fucking night-night. Come on, Aguilar. Fucking put it on his ass.
Yeah, it said he had the 3-inch reach advantage, so.
Those fucking body kicks are bothering me here.
Yeah, like, fight behind a jab. Just throw the jab out there a bit.
Those will pay off if he keeps landing those. Round 3 is going to get hairy if he keeps eating body kicks like that.
Yeah, you want more output here for Aguilar. A little more volume, something.
Come on, baby. Come on, Aguilar.
Yeah.
Put it on him. Got to get some. There he goes. There's a little left right there.
Because I definitely thought he got round 1.
He's just not putting any good combinations together. That's what's fucking bothering me too.
Yeah, if we're trading single shots, you're coin flipping it. You're leaving that to the judges big time.
Exactly.
Yeah, because even though he landed 2 good shots here, Rosa's controlling the cage more, stepping forward. I think he landed a few more kicks.
I do think Rosa flailing is a bad look, though.
Yeah,
like when he gets hit and he almost falls over.
I agree.
Yeah, no, Aguilar's a lot more sharper, but he's
constantly backing out. I mean, Rosa's always backing up when he's getting hit. That's for sure. Aguilar's stepping into these kicks usually, but
like, why can't you throw a 1-2?
Oh, that body kick was dirty.
Like, his chin is up in the air, his hands are down. Throw a 1-2.
Get a 1-2 uppercut. Fucking knock that chin.
Like, look at his hands are down at his side, basically.
I'd go a left uppercut. Get him. Come on.
I mean, you'd probably split the jab with that. That left uppercut is probably a pretty good call.
Come on.
See, okay, Rosa's now putting his hands up a bit, but
yeah.
See, this is where, like I said, I picked Aguilar to win this thing, but I hated that line. I knew it was going to be this kind of a weird, sketchy decision, and I try not to put my money in those spots. I'll flip that coin on Jourdain at 2-1, but No way I'm not putting anything on this.
Yeah, it just sucks because like Aguilar should be.
That was a good counter by Aguilar.
Yeah, but he should just be doing more. Like
he should be.
Yeah.
You can see the damage on the face of Rosa though.
Yeah, he's gotten cracked with a couple good shots, but he's ate them pretty good. But see, there it is. It's a jab.
If he could just eat that kick, step into it every time. I mean, he can get that fucking 1-2 jab off every time.
Yeah,
he'd do well to keep him up against the fence here.
Yeah,
if he can limit his movement, back him up against the cage, make it so he can't go in and out so much.
He has seemed to control the middle of the octagon this round.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that body! Look at that body!
Yeah, it should be 2-0 here, but we'll see.
Good body kick.
Yeah, there's the double jab. Like there it is. Now he's throwing the jab more. Yeah, just fight behind your jab, touch him up.
I'm actually shocked that Rosa's not going for any takedowns.
Yeah, another bad game plan.
Like, this is crazy.
Bad game plan.
Well, it's not, if he wins the fucking decision by some chance. Oh shit!
Yeah, he caught that, bro.
Damn, that looked like it still got him a little bit.
I always wondered, how do referees see that, or how do judges see that? If you catch a kick but it lands like that, do you score that for the guy that caught it? Do you score it for the guy kicking?
I feel like you got to score it for the guy kicking because it still fucking landed.
Yeah, Aguilar, you got to do a little more, man. Just a little more.
He's not active enough.
Yeah,
man.
Just to cement the round.
This is going to be a classic we get fucked situation if he doesn't put it on.
Just a little more here. Because, yeah, Rosa caught him with 2 good shots, but Aguilar is moving forward. This is closer. This round's closer. I will say that. This is a closer round.
He needs to start throwing some kicks back. Is what he needs to do.
Yeah, we gotta see who lights him up. Who?
Oh
see,
God!
Yeah, he literally stepped right into.
He's timing that fucking.
Yeah. Horrible Superman punch. He just ate a left. He's on Wabu legs. Ate another left. Come on.
Imagine Rosa knocking out Aguilar. That would be disgusting.
He just ate a hard right. Come on.
That'd be something else.
What are you doing, Aguilar?
Oof.
Rosa's nose is broken.
This is probably a 1-1, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but Rosa's nose is broken. It looks broken.
This will be a bad fucking look for Aguilar if he fucking drops this, man.
Yeah,
he's not doing enough. You got to be active here.
That was horrible.
We'll see what the judges are seeing. I don't know.
That was horrible.
I'm pretty fucking bad here. We got some people staring in at us, the clan here from Southtown 101. That's the cool thing about the studios down here is the drunk patrons can come walk by the studio, look in, and oftentimes we'll get flashed by the women and flipped off by the men. So
perks of the job, right?
Yep.
Put a sign up in the window that said flash for free shots.
Yeah. Sometimes too, we get the crazy drunks that like to walk in here and make themselves at home. So
there you go. Downside.
make some good live radio. That's for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it's okay. So the cut's above his eye. I thought it was his nose.
Ooh, it's bleeding though bad. It's dripping.
So, yeah, I would say it's
he's busted up. Wow.
Come on, baby. Come on.
I'd say it's 1-1, but
do it for us, Aguilar. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, Aguilar's
with a name like Angel of Death, you can't let a fight like this go to the judges and lose a squeaky decision.
I mean, this is sad if he does, dude. Oh my God.
I mean, Rosa is just winging hooks from his hip. Like
this. Oh my God.
Yeah,
and he's catching the motherfucker.
Yeah,
too,
this is bad.
This is exactly how he fought Shane Burgos, and Shane had the stopping power to put him away.
Yeah, this fight behind your jab. There's a jab.
Aguilar's got to fucking know he's short on this.
I think it's 1-1. I haven't looked online if people are saying 2-0 Rosa, but
I got it 1-1.
Yeah. So, man, Aguilar, yeah, you got to double jab. Just keep showing the judges you're throwing. There's a good right. You ate a leg kick, but you threw the right. Another head kick, blocked. Just got to show you're throwing, man.
God, man, his movements doesn't look good tonight.
He ate a left. This is dicey.
That's how he's got to win, though. You got to get in there and fucking knock him out.
Yeah, make it a dirty fight because, I mean, his face. And I do think that is in consideration too with judges that the damage it's shown, like he's bleeding, he's busted. Stop eating this left hand.
Come on,
like
baby, come on.
Rosa's literally throwing this left hand from a mile away, and it's still catching him. Come on, man. Another left.
Come on, get him down. That would be great. Oh, why didn't you fucking slam him?
I don't think you want to get sucked.
Who cares? He could have got right fucking back up.
It's a leg kick. Aguilar, you got
Rosa's a lazy fucking jiu-jitsu guy. I mean, he's not going to fucking...
Gotta wonder if that pudgy midsection and short camp, though, is weighing on him a little bit here.
I know.
And you don't really want to volunteer to go to the ground with a guy like Rosa.
No, you don't, but you could have slammed him, got down, and like we said earlier, the point fighting.
Pepper him a couple shots before you back up, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good leg.
I get it.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Aguilar has gotten hit with
good answer with the body kick there.
Over and over.
Yeah,
again.
I know.
He just keeps getting hit with it.
And his weight. I just hope the judges aren't like fucking Rosa's way more active.
That was a good counter hook there.
I mean, this is a very close round. Man, Aguilar, you got to throw. You just got to throw. You got to cement the round. Eats the left again. He's eating the left every time.
It's a good inside kick. Need to get those fucking...
Yeah, but we've seen fights where they don't even count the kicks.
Yeah, I know.
Double jab, but he got hit with the jab.
Come on, dude. There's a good body.
Good. At least he can get hit flush with that left. This is a tight round.
This fight can go either way. No idea. This is where I don't want to be a judge. I thought about getting into MMA judging, and after watching a fight like this, I'm like, nah, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have a large rooting interest in Aguilar, but this is tough because he's not cementing anything, and he's getting hit with this fucking left every time.
Every fucking time.
Like, he's gotten hit with the left every time. He keeps getting hit with it.
Did he not watch the Jourdain fight? Just do this. Like, keep that left side guard up higher.
Yeah.
God,
again,
cool.
He just ate it again. He's ate it at least 8-9 times this round.
Yeah, this is bad.
Well, Rosa keeps throwing it. He knows it'll land. It's like free money.
Yeah, Aguilar's not doubling up on a jab.
Get him down.
Going
dude.
for a takedown here.
Fuck, he needs a takedown, dude. He needs
That'd be huge.
Fuck.
Man.
Yeah, I don't feel
we
good about
we
this,
have a
boys.
rooting interest in Aguilar, but right now I'm giving it to Rosa 2-1.
I don't feel good about this at all.
I don't either.
I think my Hail Mary is about to die.
Me too.
Yeah, Rosa's coming in and out better. He's landing more. We have to see the stats, I guess, but from what I'm seeing, Rosa has won this round. 30 seconds left. 27-21 Aguilar has the advantage on stats, so...
God, he can't get that fucking single leg. Or
yeah, and
nothing.
he just ate a hard right.
There's a good kick to end it. Come on.
Body kick. They trade body kicks. Now
I think if anything, Aguilar has just a slight chance because of the damage, maybe.
Well, I mean, I think the face looks worse, but he's eating the left.
Every
he just
fucking
ate it
time.
again.
It's so obvious. Too.
Yeah, it's one strike. It's over. Fight ended.
Oh man,
I can't believe he didn't make any adjustments for that left hand.
Yeah.
No. Fuck.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It's the Twitter curse again because I just fucking I just put out. Someone asked me earlier how confident I am in Aguilar, and I said him and Philly are my two favorite bets. So. Of course, I'm going to split those probably, and I'm going to have someone else pissed at me. Sounds great.
Let's see what the online community says.
Fuck, man. Come on.
You guys remember when people called this the worst card ever?
Yeah, I mean, they've been good fights, but it's
been pretty fun.
Man, like Aguilar had the first round, he was fighting behind the jab, doubling up, getting in and out, and I think you're right. He might have gassed out or something because Rosa's movement really was tricky for him. Man, tough. I don't know. We'll see. I've seen. I won't say this is a robbery either way. Honestly, it's a close fight, but again, unbiased, I think Rosa won 2-1.
Fuck.
All right, chat. Who do you think got it? Get in the chat. Tell us who you think won it.
I'm already not feeling good about this one.
Oh, I don't feel good at all. I already had a split decision go my way. Remember?
Yeah, true.
Apparently, my mojo is worse than yours.
Yeah, let's see. Joe Martinez has it. Here's the decision.
Who do they want more?
Aguilar 29-28.
Aguilar stood in the middle almost the whole time.
Rosa 29-28.
Fuck.
Rosa won a split decision.
Well,
Wow.
boom.
Austin Strong. Wow.
Yeah, I agree with the decision, but that was some of the most horrible fight IQ I've ever seen.
That was a very fucking very bad. I know, and I was just talking about his fight IQ.
Yeah.
Very bad fucking game plan there.
I mean, you ate one punch the whole fight, basically. You ate one punch. It was a straight left, overhand left, and he kept hitting you with it. Like, it stayed standing. It wasn't even a ground fight. Like, you're the better boxer.
Damn it. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a bad loss. So, well, who we got now? Vittori versus his face Robertson. Vittori versus Robertson. Aguilar lost. Yeah, yep. Sports Gambling Daily. Aguilar did lose. And I agree with the decision, even though I had a rooting interest in Aguilar.
My guy, Sports Gambling Daily, thought Aguilar had it. We were on the same side there.
Man, that's crazy, dude. What happened to the guy? He did not look.
He was just
like
eating.
Kevin Aguilar.
He's eating too many shots. And
look at that, though. I mean, he fucking dominated for the most part. On
look at his abs in this picture here. That wasn't the same Aguilar.
No, not at all.
Jose, how are we doing? Jose, we were doing decent, and we just lost Aguilar, so not so hot. Not so hot. But we have 2 fights left. You know, we'll see what we can get here. See if we can get on a run.
Yep,
I still stand outside shot at having a good night here. I'm sitting basically even, just a little bit under because my parlay fell out and I had a straight bet on Avila at -300, so I won less than a unit on that one. But if I can get this under 1.5, it locks up at least a minimal, like less than half unit loss for the night if I can get the under. And then obviously if Calvillo wins, I'm in for a good night. So these last 2 picks are going to make it.
Yeah, I think we might be right there with you with Calvillo. We'll see about this co-main. It's a tough fight, so yeah, it's a tough one.
I mean, kind of the nice thing for me is even if the under doesn't hit, Calvillo, I've got 2 units on, so as long as she comes through, I still can have a positive night.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Like, that's what's crazy is you can bet a whole card, and if you win like $50, it's like you're thrilled. But granted, you always want to get a big score. But
sports betting, man, it's wild. You're like, I'm gonna spread it out here, and I'm gonna bet 4 or 5 fights, and somehow it comes down to the last pick for you to have a profitable or negative night. It's insane.
Yeah. But I mean, I was talking to a lot of people, and once Borg pulled out of that fight versus Murad, that was a big bummer for a lot of people, because I know that would have been a nice, heavy, juicy bet to hit with Murad, but Borg had family issues. So
this fight should be interesting here, man.
Yeah, this is definitely the big bad blood fight of the card. Robertson versus Vittori.
What do we had? 2 overs so far hit?
Yeah, back-to-back decisions. Yeah,
back-to-back decisions.
I feel like that happens a whole lot more with the more established fighters. They're the ones that can take a deep breath and calm down and control the pace of the fight. They're the ones who can survive when it gets a little bit hairy. The younger ones are the ones that go full bore and end up laying out flat on their back.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Undercard unders.
man, even the damn with Rosa, his chin was up in the air the whole time. Like, the first round looked like to me he was going to get knocked out, And then Aguilar just didn't put it on him at all. Like,
He didn't throw any combinations.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just one fucking punch and then back out again.
Yeah, because he's gonna go home and like he has to kick himself because there was no reason he loses that fight. None at all. But that's 3 losses in a row for the guy, I believe. So maybe Kevin Aguilar is Bellator bound. Tough fight for him. But card's been rolling pretty quick. It's only 9:58. So 2 fights left here. Joe, Vettori by murder. Joe likes Vettori by murder. I wonder what a Vettori Calvillo parlay would pay out. Probably get good odds there.
God dang it. That fucking irritates me, dude. All I needed was one more fucking god dang fucking win to hit this parlay. I've been fucking coming so close, Clint. It's driving me nuts, dude.
Oh man, that's
every fucking week. It's one fight away from hitting that big score.
You know what? Those nights are painful, but at the same time, you got to feel like you're doing it right. You know what I mean? If you're that close every time, you're gonna get one. You're seeing the right things. It'll break your way one of these times.
Yeah, I shouldn't be too greedy. I mean, I've hit quite a bit of parlays in my life, but I want to hit one on a live stream.
I feel you.
Yeah.
You gotta get that recognition. Have people live to celebrate with you. It's a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to celebrate. Yeah. I'm not one for recognition, Clint. I don't, I'm not ever going to claim to be the best, or I'm not ever going to claim to be anything. I'm a sports gambler, and that's what I do. I bet on sports. So
I feel you.
I don't sell picks. I just can give you what I can give you.
But it feels good to celebrate with your bros. You know what I mean? When you've got a group of people cheering with you after you cash a big bet like that, especially a long shot that pays good, there's no feeling like that. It's like being a hot roller at the craps table. Like,
heck yeah,
you just can't replace it.
And I love the craps table, man. Yeah, and that's when you got to hop on when it's nice and friendly. You don't want to go to the crap table when everyone's playing don't pass line.
Hey, Joe W in the chat here saying Vettori by murder. Let me tell you, I hope so. I had Vettori in my Hail Mary. It's dead now, so it doesn't matter. But as long as this thing gets over by rounds 1 or 2, I'm good.
Yeah. This is a big fight for both guys. This is a huge fight in the division. Man. Yeah, we've had I think I even showed Clint, I think I Twitter messaged you one of my parlays, $230 to win $5K, and I lost when the fight should have been ruled a draw, and they gave it to it was a split to Carla Esparza over Alexa.
Oh no!
Yeah, in Mexico. Remember the main event? They pelted the octagon with trash.
I do. I remember that. I felt bad for those guys being there for that. That was probably a very scary situation.
Yeah. So then in the main event, I had Yair, but it went no contest. So all I needed was a co-main to hit. I wouldn't have gotten paid the $5K. I would have got paid less than that. But that was probably the roughest one I've had.
That's tough. I mean, for sports betting, I've done so much. I don't have one that really like jumps out at me, but I've got one playing poker that's like the worst bad beat I've ever taken. I had like a 3-way all in for like $3,000 on a table, and I had pocket kings, and I'm going up against pocket 10s and pocket 6s. And I ended up hitting a set of kings on the river to have a straight on the board. So I had the king high straight and destroyed both of my opponents. I would have scooped the entire pot, but the one of the 2 kings left in the deck hits on the river to give everybody the same king high straight, and they all got their money back. So even though I didn't lose, it was a chop. It was the worst beat I have ever taken, because like one of my own outs cost me the entire pot.
Jesus.
Yeah. I've barely played poker. I played it a few times here locally, and tough sport. It seems like you get, unless you have, I think it's like with sports betting, like a good bankroll, you get in a game, you can get bullied out in like 30 minutes. And it's like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm toast. I'm not going to, rebuy in or drop, $500 here to like play for hours. I'll leave my $100 and be done.
God, I can't wait to go to Vegas again.
Yeah, we're going to have to all plan that so we can meet up accordingly. That'd be awesome.
That'd be so fun. I would love to come by and check out the bar with you guys sometime too. That'd be. I'm never in Texas, but one of these days I'll have to make a business trip.
Yeah, there's always something down here going on, an event or something we can get you down here for.
Yeah. What do you guys now? Remind me. What city are you guys in again?
We're in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Yeah, Alex Hernandez and the guy who lost the first fight, Ivy.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's another local fighter that's UFC Contender Series, Ray Rodriguez. He's kind of a show friend of ours.
That's awesome.
Yep. He comes by. He's signed our belt, our beautiful belt here, and
That belt is sweet. I love that thing.
some time in the studio with us.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona has a lot of good gyms and camps out there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was talking about Ryan Bader earlier. I used to train out at Power MMA and Fitness, and he actually gave me cauliflower ear. When Bader was trying to get his jiu-jitsu game leveled up, he came to the normal jiu-jitsu classes before he got his blue and purple belt. And I was one of the only guys big enough in the room to roll with him, even though he had me outmatched by like 50 pounds. Still got to roll with him. And dude, strongest human being I've ever touched in my life. It was one of those things where I put my hands on him and immediately went, oh shit, like this is a different level of person. And he ended up throwing a triangle choke up on me, which he had no idea how to do right. But he squeezed so hard. It was like Ben Askren in those watermelons. I thought my head was going to burst and my ear crunched up and I actually got cauliflower ear from Ryan Bader. That's my claim to fame, is that Ryan Bader destroyed my ear.
Yeah, I couldn't roll with half these guys. Like even like with Jeff, the guy who was saying like Ray Rodriguez, he fights at 135, but you know, that guy hits you in the body.
It's like, unreal.
Yeah, like I'm dead. I'm dead. We have a boxer here, Mario Barrios. He fights at 140. He's supposed to be my height, like 5'11", but I know one shot by them, and yeah, you're cracked. You're done. It's nuts how much power these guys can have.
It's wild. I used to do at Power MMA and Fitness, the guy that's Bader's personal strength and conditioning trainer. I used to do workouts with an aspiring 155er, and he wrecked me on everything. I mean, we were training side by side, and he was out lifting me on every single thing that we did, and he was doing it faster than me. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be the bigger, stronger guy here. I actually would love to reach out to Henry Cejudo. You know, he trains here in Phoenix. I want to reach out to him and do like a video series where we show, you know, couch captains just how bad it would be to fight one of the, you know, little guys in the UFC. I want to be like, look, I'm a 225-pound man. I'm a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I played football in high school. I was on the all-star team. I've been an athlete my whole life. I'm going to wrestle Henry Cejudo and just see how it turns out. So, you know, on the couch, let's see how you would really fare against the smallest UFC fighters.
Yeah, no shit, man.
It'd be worth it to get thrown around on camera for a while for people to realize.
Yeah. That and just how fast some of these guys could snatch your neck.
Oh my gosh.
Tap you out in 5 seconds or kill you even.
I was gonna say, I mean, before you know it, he's gonna be on your back and yeah, just like dumping you. Like
it's like running around with a little fucking monkey on your back,
yeah.
Squeezing the life out of you.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm 6 foot, about 270, 75, Clint. So
all right,
I'm a pretty big guy too. And I know Henry Cejudo would just destroy me.
Yeah.
I mean, one leg kick, I think I probably would be paralyzed from the leg.
Well, and see, that's where I'd be like, hey, I'm not a fighter, man. Like grappling only. Like, let's just show them, like, eliminate half your skill set and still see how bad it is.
Yeah, you'd have to almost. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I don't want to be taking body shots from Cejudo.
Those legs are fucking insane.
Okay, so
fight. A bunch of staring at each other right now.
Yeah, fight just started. Yeah, both guys, for all the shit they were talking, have really. You know, we'll see. I'm sure they'll mix it up more, but yeah, not a whole lot happening here.
This is Rampage Rashad all over again.
Yeah.
I totally was expecting Vettori to come out, get this guy on the ground, do some damage, and I was calling for submission. I know that sounds crazy, but I was calling for submission.
I think the same way. He's got good head movement, though. The way he's ducking and moving and blocking, parrying those shots, he's entering well. Hopefully he gets it to the ground sooner than later, though.
Roberson missed weight. I was gonna say he definitely looks big too.
By a lot.
Yeah, he does. He does. I mean,
well, and we got to remember, Vettori has been on this never-ending run of opponents. He hasn't had a fight in like 6 months because opponents keep on dropping out, fights keep getting canceled. He's been on this, peak for a fight and repeat type of situation for months. You got to wonder, if he's really in there and ready to go. Because if you peak 2-3 times but you never get off on that fight, I don't know if you still got it at that point.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's a good point.
Whoa! What was that? That's
that
like
fucking leg kick.
That's like a question mark kick or something. That was nuts.
That was filthy, dog.
Now they're mixing it up.
Yeah, now, Roberson's.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Submission the wrong way.
As long as it ends, I don't care.
Yeah, he grabbed the cage, and now he's got him.
Destruction.
Yeah. I don't know. After Roberson coming in 4.5 pounds, we can forgive Vettori for grabbing the cage.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Shit.
Yeah, we won one with Sakai over Ivanov with that cage grab.
I got away with that one too. It's funny. I was drunk off my ass that night. I didn't even see the fence grab, like legitimately didn't see it. I heard everybody crying about it afterward. I was just happy to cash my bet.
Yeah, that's probably the most complaining I've seen on Twitter in a while. Like a lot of people are mad, but I don't know. Sakai was outlanding him. Like he deserved that fight. Like
he got that kick over his fucking head. That's insane.
Yeah, so
I think it was pretty clear though that Sakai wasn't going to get back up if he got on his back at that point.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here it is. That sub.
Yeah,
come on, put him out, Vettori. Finish it.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Now he does. Get him, baby!
He's cranking it.
Oh, shit!
He got out.
That would have been a good call, dude.
Vettori by sub. That was probably +5. I'd imagine. He's working the sub. Like, holy cow! Whoa! That was nuts.
Come on.
Smart defense there. Smart defense by Roberson.
Yeah, now he has mount. That was nuts.
Put him away. I don't care who wins. Just end it for me.
So athletic.
These guys are scrappy. They're just sliding all over.
It's a wild scrambly fight here. How do you score this?
TKO.
Yeah, Vettori's.
That's what I'm talking about.
TKO. Let's
give it to me. Give it to me.
Gotta move.
Yeah.
Come on, ref. Step in there.
I don't want to see the fight.
Call it.
Just yet.
This is pretty close to me.
Oh, it's over. Dude, he just fucking let him sit there for how long?
Yeah.
It's got a tap. He's got a tap.
Oh, come on.
He's fucking abusing this guy.
I need a finish, though.
You got to get
just
up,
keep
bro.
letting it go.
This shit.
Damn it.
It's those punches aren't very.
Yeah,
they look kind of soft.
He keeps.
This is it. This is it. Look at this. I'm gonna call this shit right here, baby.
Yeah, it is. It's over.
Tell me it's over.
I called that shit.
Yeah, Vettori round sub. Yeah.
First round sub, baby. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Get that under, baby.
I had a fucking good bet on that too. I had the under. Vettori wins in the distance. Yes, plus
Love
250.
it.
Vettori straight up -110. I had him every which way, except for the way I called submission by 1. That would have been huge.
Our
woo!
There you go.
He lost the KO one.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, actually, Clint, have you ever seen there's a prop either guy to win by KO TKO?
That's not one that I'm super familiar with. No.
Yeah, because I saw we've seen a couple people post that online today. I was like, I've never seen that one. +400 in this fight.
Wow.
Like, it lost because he won by sub, but that was close. Yeah, Vettori round 1 sub would have been. Sub had to be +500.
Oh, dude, I think it was more than that.
Yeah. See, right there, we should have. Again, I'm just kind of laying a little low here, but a Vettori Cynthia Calvillo parlay would have been sick. Vettori gang, Jose,
freaking Aguilera, man, blew my parlay.
No shit, bro. I would have. Yeah, I was 5 out of 6. Aguilera fucked me. Damn it. That's what I'm talking about, man. We're getting so fucking close and just can't. It's the money management too. The first thing that Preston said is we should just lay it all on Calvillo. I mean.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia. The problem is we wanted to, with this thing that we do as far as loading up money, and live streaming, we want to have some action for the people.
Oh, for sure.
That's kind of the point of it. So, however, Preston did put that out as his best bet, so he's still live there.
And you know what? I did an article over for odds.com, and for my best bets, I did the under in the Jourdain fight, the under in the Vettori fight. That way, if you went 1-1, you're showing a return.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you definitely won. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely won something there for sure. Yeah, that's a good look inside the distance for Vettori. Yeah, that's a real good look.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I wanted that sub. I don't know why I didn't put that in. I put every other bet in but the sub.
You know, this is one of those nights where I would have made a killing if I had done my, my expectation type of betting. If I had done props, I'd have slaughtered tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it seems to be the case every freaking week almost.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of it's just, man, it's tough because Vettori was a good look, but you just gotta.
Clint, you kind of do it right, though. You put your bets out before you can get persuaded by anyone on Twitter.
I had to start doing that. You know what? All right, put a pin in that. I want to remember that. But I told everybody I'd be doing another shot if I won this under. So I got to go get another shot of Fireball. Then we'll talk about that.
Fuck yeah.
Jose put his whole account on Vettori. Oh, I should have put my whole account on him. Yeah, Jose, we were talking about that earlier today.
You imagine getting it so hard. I wanted to fucking, I almost was so close, dude.
Under in every
He didn't
fight.
have it on this, only on my bookie. It was only on there. I could have done that, though. That's why I didn't do it.
Props.
Because.
Because
we booked that fucking Aguilar.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, I've been pretty.
But he didn't have it on his.
Really?
Our local did not have that bet. That's why I did every other one. Inside the distance, Vettori, and I got the under and the under parlay.
Yeah, because usually you can get good
good value.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Vettori by sub is pretty good.
Hell yeah. Needed that, man. That was a good little fucking lift energy. Woo! I need another shot. How about y'all guys buy?
Oh, yeah.
2020, baby.
Check our T-shirts, Talking Hands.
We've been on fire. We've been winning units.
Yeah, get online, pubsportsrow.com, shop page. We have Talking Hands special summer merch, Fight Island, nice baby blue there.
No, it's not baby blue. It's more like a
not teal. I can't
kind of like a turquoise-ish, aqua-ish.
Yeah, turquoise aqua blue there. It's our special shirt we have.
It's our summer edition Fight Island Talkin Hands summer edition 2020 shirt.
Who designed that shirt? I love it. It's sick.
It was a collaborative design. It was ideas, and we have a graphic designer that works with us.
That's so awesome. I love it.
But Clint, you send us your address, or send Preston your address, we'll get you one.
That's what we're talking about. I'm in.
I got another one for you too. Philly Finest. You'll love it.
It's funny. I wish he was still in the UFC. I kind of had the phrase "Don't bet Darko" because I lost so much money on Darko Stosic. If he ever makes his way back to the UFC, I need to make a T-shirt.
He sure did, man. He sure did come in a lot of hype, didn't he?
He did. I'm ready to go. Are you guys going with me?
Shoot, I didn't get one. I need one. I need to go get one.
I'll wait this time. Last time I was too quick on the trigger.
All right, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. We gotta party.
Yeah, man, that was a great win by Vettori, though.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That's exactly what I was looking for him. I think he's a prospect. I think he's got some serious upside in the future, and it's just a matter of whether or not he can capitalize on it. If he gets a couple of more good, solid opponents that'll help him shine, I think he could be something.
Yeah, I agree. And we'll see if we can get Jeff here with where we're all rolling heavy on Cynthia Calvillo here.
Holy crap. She's all the way up to minus 155, I'm seeing.
Oh, Jesus, really? Yeah, I got 140. I got 140 here. So, yeah, I mean, I guess like the contrarians are all over Jessica Eye. Yeah, I actually have 150. Wow, you're right. What's the under? Under 4.5. What are we looking at? Damn.
Plus 145.
Yeah, that even got hit. Wow. Because I thought that was like 180, 200. Damn.
See, and that's so weird to me because I feel like there's no way I wins inside the distance. Like the only person winning inside the distance is Calvillo in this fight.
Right. I agree. Let me see what Calvillo by... I should have inside the distance, right? No, I don't. So...
All right. The champ is back.
The champ is here.
Yeah, that's right. The champ is here.
Yeah, I
had some knucklehead screaming at me on Fortnite all night, saying that all night. The champ is here. I was like, dude, I'm turning my headphones off, man.
Sports Gambling Daily in the chat cheering us on here saying, go on those shots. Cheers,
Hey,
everybody.
I didn't get a shot, but I got a drink, so I'm going to take a shot out of this drink.
There you go.
Sounds like a deal, right? Here we go. Here's to Vettori being a pure winner for us. Easy ticket.
Love it.
So Calvillo did get hit hard. She's up to 150. Under got hit hard as well. So both sides that we do like have been bet into.
Fucking sucks. I still can't believe Aguilar. I mean, this would be a totally different environment right now if Aguilar would have won and Vettori just would have cashed. This parlay would have been juicy. Right? Yeah, I mean, we would have been counting our dollars to the all the way.
We'd be free rolling hard on this main event.
Hell yeah, we would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I always tend to though put too much, not money, but like emphasis on the main events where you just want to win the main event, but in reality,
when you're doing like streams and social media and stuff like that, everybody's in for the main event. You kind of have to.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, in reality, a main event pays the same as the first fight on the card. Like, we've even had, I think it was the first fight back for the UFC, the heavyweight, Chase Sherman versus, I can't think of the name, but the guy who shouldn't have been in the UFC, Villanueva, I think his name was. Like, that was minus 150, Chase Sherman. He killed the guy in a round and a half. And then your main event's Gaethje Ferguson, which Gaethje did win, but, the Chase Sherman side was easy money. But.
Absolutely. And, I want to go ahead and go back to the point that you guys brought up before we took our shot break here. One of the things that I've had to try really hard to do. So I'm not a professional sports bettor. I tell everybody that I want to have fun. I want to have an entertaining show. I want to build a community. Like that's kind of what I'm doing here. I don't want to sell my picks. I don't want to sell my information. I'm just a degenerate gambler that tells you what I bet on, and hopefully I can put a little money in your pocket. If not, hopefully we're having a good time. So when it comes to my bets, I started by listening to podcasts. I've got like 5 or 6 podcasts that I love to listen to from other MMA sports bettors, and I had to turn those off. I have to do my podcast on Monday and Tuesday now to make sure I lock in my reads so that I don't get swayed by people. Now, if I've got a lean, if I've got something I really like, and I feel like the people that I respect are also kind of beating that same drum, I lock that in a little bit later in the week. That's a play I'll end up tweeting out or something like that when I do end up making it. But if I kind of like somebody, if I'm leaning to somebody and everybody else is going the other way and they're bringing up valid points that I can't counter, then I just stay off. I leave it as a pass. And that's exactly what happened with both Espinoza and Aguilar this week. Is I had enough people telling me how Mark could win, and I had enough people telling me how Boston Strong could win. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to stay off both of them then.
Yeah, I think, though, a lot of people earlier in the week were on Aguilar. Then later in the week, they switched over to Rosa. But, yeah, it sucks that Aguilar lost because if you watch, I'll rewatch the fight eventually, but he had a clear path to victory and he didn't use it. Like, that's just what's irritating the most. Like Cynthia here, she has a pretty clear path to victory as well. If she can get her down, grapple, even standing, she's not going to get destroyed. But.
She shouldn't. I don't think I has the type of power it's going to take to knock her out. And her hands have come a long way. Plus, with her training recently at ATT, I think that's only going to sharpen her grappling skill set. So I'm really hoping she gets it done here. I mean, best case, you know what? It's great for me. I'm in a really good position right now. So I cashed on Nam. I cashed on Avila. I lost 2 units on the Jourdain and the under are there, but I got plus 180 back on the Roberson Vittori under. So I'm sitting up like 1.75 units ish, somewhere in that ballpark. And I've got 2 units risked on Cynthia Calvillo. So worst case scenario for me, I have less than a unit loss. I have less than half a unit loss tonight. So I feel almost like I'm free rolling. And if she cashes, obviously that's a +3 something unit type of night. It'll be a good night for me if we can get Cynthia Calvillo here, and a good spot just not to get hurt. You know what I mean? Even if we lose, even if we don't come through, it's not like I'm going to have a black eye tomorrow.
I'm going to tell you, Cynthia by submission plus 250 is pretty juicy right now.
Yeah, I got 280 with
inside the distance or
sub.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little bit sneaky here just for a little extra sweat. I'm going to sprinkle Cynthia in rounds 3, 4, and 5. I've got 1,400, 2,000, and 2,800 on those rounds. I don't think she's going to submit or knock anybody out early. I definitely think this fight goes a little bit later. But that way I've got my straight bets, and then I've got that little sprinkle that can pay off big if she ends up getting a finish later in the fight.
Yeah. I'm banking on the under here, under 4.5 plus 150. That's kind of what I like.
I don't mind that at all.
And 3, 4, 5. You know what, Clint, we're gonna ride.
All right, now we're talking. Seahawk Strike in the chat saying Calvillo's up to -147. Yeah, we're not the only ones that saw that weigh-in, buddy. Everybody out there right now is watching or saw the weigh-ins and how bad that I looked. It's just a matter of, was that acting? Was that a performance or not? I think I is the right side. I'm glad I got her at +105. I took her again at -110. I wouldn't want to pay -150 for her, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, and that's what sucks is I was actually leaning I, and I changed my pick on the show because of the weigh-in. I mean, it's hard to back somebody that's fucking saying that. Granted, I think I told Preston that, yeah, she could be fucking totally acting there. I mean,
she could be.
These people play mental warfare. I mean, they getting people. Yeah, I mean, it's part of the game.
Well, and I don't know if you guys saw, but JoJo Calderwood tweeted out that Jessica I didn't have her hands above the hoop of shame that they brought out for the weigh-ins. She thinks that she was pulling kind of a Daniel Cormier towel gate, where if you like pinch the edge of it and kind of tug a little bit, you can lift yourself up just enough to take some of those pounds off. So she doesn't think that she cut hard. She thinks she's coming in legitimately overweight and didn't drain herself down to, 0.25 pounds over. Like she said, she thinks she's like 3 or 4 pounds overweight.
Yeah. Wow.
In which case I could have a legitimate advantage here coming in heavy like that. But at the same time, you got to wonder how much cardio she actually did. I still feel like that could still be an issue.
Yeah. And I do give I give her the edge on the feet, obviously, but and she's an underrated wrestler. Look, she's fucking good at wrestling, but when it gets to the ground, it's a different story. I mean, that's Cynthia's world.
Absolutely. From what I understand, though, I actually has been training her ground game for like a grappling match that's coming up or something like that. So there's a decent chance she's going to be improved on the mat. I don't know that it'll make a big enough difference for her to take out someone like Calvillo. I still give the edge on the mat to Calvillo until I get proven wrong.
Yeah.
But just something to note.
And that depends on which Cynthia we're getting. Calvillo, is she going to come in and lay there and just try to get position, or is she going to go in there and try to finish? So,
she had an interview where she said she didn't want to leave it to the judges.
Yeah.
I think she's looking for a finish because she doesn't want to go to a split and drop it.
Exactly, man. And I saw that same interview, and that's why I'm on the so I got 3 things riding right now. I got Calvillo -150 straight up, Jessica I and Cynthia under 4.5 plus 150, and I just need the under 4.5 to come in for a 2-team parlay. So
nice.
It's $100 to win 537. That was with the under 2.5 plus 150 in the Robertson Vettori. And then, of course, the under 4.5 with Cynthia Jessica I.
Well, I don't want to make you sweat too hard, so let's say Cynthia in round 4, and then I hit my plus 2,000 prop.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm right there with Clint.
I know. Where are you finding that though?
It's on props, fight.
Yeah, we're looking for that too, Clint. We want to ride that, and at least we have all a cheering interest in something.
Yeah, I got the same.
I think Preston got in on it, right?
Yeah, I actually have 2,200 and 3,000.
Oh, there you go.
Is that the round betting?
Yeah, round betting. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, fucking 3, 4, 5. Shit, that ain't horrible.
The nice thing for that is it's low risk, low reward. I mean, low risk, big reward. You know what I mean? Like all you got to do is put a little sprinkle on it. It's not something that's going to damage your bankroll. It's not something that's going to hurt you. And if it comes through, you're cashing big. You're cashing multiple units worth on a tiny little sprinkle. So I'm loving that.
Yeah, even so, like last week, Nunez 3, 4, 5 would have been a great look. I mean, they could have stopped it, but
I told people to do that. That was my read on the podcast.
Yeah, like that would have been a very nice look, but it didn't go that way, unfortunately.
Let's fucking cash this ass. We need one more cut.
Give me Calvillo.
I sprinkled a little with y'all guys. I'm rolling 3, 4, 5 here. 3, 4, 5.
Love it. Let's go.
Yeah, we both have it. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I'll take the under 3, 4, 5 and Cynthia. Let's go. I do believe that Calvillo has the more upside, and UFC wants to push her more than they would prefer her to win over in my opinion.
Well, and here's the thing. I can poke a hole in Jessica Ai's record. Let me pull this thing up real quick. We got time before the fight starts.
Oh, yeah. Caitlin says, finally the main event.
I don't know. This has been a fun night. I don't know about finally.
Yeah, no, this has been a good night. I'm actually surprised. I'm still not going to argue with anyone that says this is because on paper, it's really not the greatest card. Yeah, the fights are good, but
I try to tell people that all the time. Like on paper, the fights don't look great, but you know what? We're here for fights, right? Like we're looking for fights, for fun fights, good action. That's what we got all night tonight. So sure, you don't know who the names are. Sure, maybe you don't know who their last two opponents were, but fuck, man, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we go. Jessica Ai is on a 4-fight losing streak. Miesha Tate, Juliana Pena, Sarah McMahon, Betch Correia. That's the big one I want to draw a giant circle around. Betch sucks. You should never be losing to Betch. Even though it was a split decision, you should never be losing to Betch Correia. So she wins a split decision against Kalindra Farah. Then she defeats Jessica Rose Clark and a split over Caitlin Chookagian, which I've got my issues with Caitlin Chookagian. I don't know if you guys listened to the podcast, but I went on a huge rant about Caitlin Chookagian. She's not all she's cracked up to be, and fighting closely with her, winning a split or losing a split to her isn't such a big deal in my opinion. And then she looked okay against Viviane Araújo, but essentially she could have been 1-6 in her last 7 or 8 fights. Like if she drops that split to Kalindra and then she drops that split to Chookagian, like she's nowhere near a title shot and she probably doesn't even have a job anymore. I don't think Jessica Ai is all that great. She's had a couple bounces go her way, and as a person, like I feel for her. I like her story. She's got a great underdog comeback story, that kind of thing, and I root for her in that version. But when it comes to fighting, I don't see her as a top challenger. I don't see her as a top mixed martial artist. And I also don't know that at 33 years old, this late in her career, she's going to add new wrinkles to her game. Whereas Cynthia Calvillo is an incredible wrestler, a strong, durable, young, hungry fighter. Even though they're similar in age and fight years, Cynthia Calvillo is way younger.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, even when you watch Calvillo, when she came into the UFC, she was skyrocketed up.
Yeah.
Two quick, easy subs, a couple tough fights, but she's not chopped liver, I guess. And I definitely think the move up in weight here is going to help. I like her, man. If we get Calvillo round 5, woo.
Oh, that'd be so hot. That'd be so sweet. Good way to end the night. Cashing a 2-unit play and then cashing that giant prop. That'd be so sweet.
Yeah, nice $1,000 to the bank account.
All right. Sick. I got shut down again on Twitter. That's the beauty of arguing with idiots. How come I get shut down and other people can argue all they want? Never. I don't understand that.
Twitter's been more touchy-feely, kind of like Andre there. Like I've noticed a lot more accounts have been getting suspended. Like I don't know if it's swearing or what, but they do suspend accounts pretty easily.
It's
I've
bad.
never been suspended on Twitter. I don't think I've ever said anything offensive.
Yeah, I just like to talk shit. It's part of my personality. Some people don't get that, but whatever.
I joke.
Anyone that knows me knows I'm a fucking funny, excellent human being. Like I'm not.
That is
I wouldn't
so
hurt a
hard
fly.
to sell text wise, though. I say things to people online, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that read wrong, didn't it?"
Hey, but if it matters, I don't initiate anything. I only come back at people that fuck with me. This is some guy on Twitter that made a fucking account. He has 0 followers. So he just made the account to fuck with me. Like, why are you fucking with me, dude?
I feel special when people do that. When people go to such lengths just to troll me, I'm like, thank you. Like, that means a lot.
It's probably some jerk off that never leaves the computer and fucking, fiddles himself constantly to dog porn or something.
I had a guy that was he was getting after me in my YouTube comments on my last podcast, and I responded to him, and apparently I mistyped Calvillo's last name. I put the L before the A, and his first comment was, "Who's Calvillo?" I'm like, okay, that's it. Like, I already won the conversation. Like, as soon as you drop your level to talking about my spelling error, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Shut up.
Yeah, that's funny. I hope that person's watching right now because I can't use my Twitter anymore. You got your job done, you asshole. You did what you wanted. You wanted me suspended. You got me suspended, dick.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, so under here is huge. Under here would be huge. Calvillo just to win.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is a big one.
But it's got to be at least round 3 so we hit our props.
Yeah,
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 would be great.
Come on, baby. Yeah, we'd like to.
Let's go.
That 4, that 5, even that 5 would be juicy.
Yeah.
2,700. Woo! We going to Sizzler.
Yeah.
We going to Sizzler.
I mean, it just.
Clint, if we hit that 5, we're driving to fucking Arizona tonight. We're gonna party with you tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow I'll have reservations at Chili's.
Chili's, yes, our favorite.
Man. Well,
they better sponsor us if we're going to be shouting them out on the show like this, though.
Yeah, no shit. That and Fireball, Clint. You need to get something at that.
Dude, I am trying so hard. Like, I got a sponsorship for the podcast. Odds.com has been fantastic. I'm so happy to be working with them. But Fireball, come on. Like, I've been shouting out from the mountains that I love my Fireball, and I'm literally driving sales. People do shots with me on Twitter and they video it every single weekend for the fight nights. How is Fireball not picking up on this? Come on.
Yeah, you got to start tagging them and everything. That's why.
I'm tagging them, and they never like it. They never retweet it. I'm like, come on. Missed opportunity.
I know. They must need like a certain amount. Like, we need 100,000 likes to even look your way. 100,000 followers even look your way. That or Barstool next to your name.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, they're already a worldwide brand, so I'm sure I'm a small fish to them. But seriously, it just missed opportunity. Like, it's got to be something we can get going.
And trust me, I work with all these vendors, man. They got the money, dude.
Yeah. Well, and they've got a marketing budget too, right? Like, they got to spend it somewhere.
They come in and spend a couple $100 a week every week with buying drinks. So yeah. Just send that towards our podcast. We'll be good.
Exactly.
Okay,
the nice thing here, Cynthia doesn't look bad moving up 10 pounds. Like, a lot of people were talking about the size discrepancy, and I don't think she looks out of place. She's a little small, but not by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, she's cracked her look like with a good left.
Being kind of short, like a little bit shorter than your opponent too, can help with your takedown game. I would think.
Absolutely. I talk about that all the time. You want to be shorter as the grappler. If you're the taller person as the grappler and trying to get under your opponent's hips, it's so much harder.
Like, the only time you'd want to be longer is when you got someone from the back and you're trying to stretch them out, right?
Yep. And as a grappler myself, I was never very good at wrestling, but I was decent at jiu-jitsu. When you can body triangle people from the back, that's just so satisfying. They've got nowhere to go, and the long legs and the extra reach helps there.
You can kind of just pick on them the whole time, right?
Oh, for sure. And if you do it right, you can ride them out the entire round. You know what I mean? Like, you don't ever have to get off that position, and all it does is wear them out.
Right. Wow. Come on, baby.
That's how I won my second jiu-jitsu match ever. Is I body triangled a guy and he just could never get out of it. So I was hunting for the rear naked choke, couldn't ever get it, but I had position the entire time. So
Yeah, I was always intrigued that they have the different belt system, like the stripes and stuff.
good jab by Calvillo here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stripes are interesting. It's different from school to school because it comes down to the coach. Like my coach has a very set criteria. You could have no stripes and test for your next belt. And as long as you did everything right on the test, he'd give it to you. I mean, obviously that's not normally how it works, but it's possible.
Yeah.
But most schools, the coach just gives you the belt whenever they damn well feel like it. Like you get a stripe or you get an upgrade whenever the coach just feels you're ready. So like when I was training at Power MMA, I actually had a bad experience with the jiu-jitsu coach there. He was like an old school, hard-nosed Brazilian. And somehow I offended him one day. And I was on his shit list from that point forward. Like I was submitting his blue belts when I wasn't a blue belt, but he refused to even look my way. So like I didn't get my blue belt until I went back to my original coach.
Damn.
Calvillo's doing work with the jab here. I feel like she's landed cleaner on the feet so far.
Yeah, it's close. I think she's throwing more too.
Yeah.
She's throwing more too. So
I mean, it's close. Don't get me wrong. It's very close. You could say that I is winning right now, and I couldn't argue with you. But so far, I think Cynthia has been the one landing a little bit cleaner.
yeah, eventually, just like her to shoot, just engage, get closer, get a nice body lock, a little something else. But this is good. This is fine for round one.
I don't mind. We got a 5-rounder here. For rounds 1 and 2, go ahead. Box it up a little bit, especially if you feel comfortable. But yeah, mix in those takedowns starting round 2, maybe.
And we still have 20 minutes till 11 o'clock. So this is most likely going to go the distance here.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's funny how the time sometimes lands just perfectly on these events.
Right? Especially after that wild start.
Oh, yeah, kick to the head.
Yeah,
Less than 2 minutes of fight time in the first 3 fights.
Yeah.
Great head kick.
Yeah, that fucking got her. Oh.
Well, and that's the kind of thing that'll steal rounds, too. If this is a close boxing match and she's landed a couple of impressive-looking head kicks, that'll do it.
Yeah, she's looked good. She looks pretty good here.
Man, I've got some big, powerful legs, though, man. I'm surprised she's not throwing kicks out the ass.
Yeah, she cut her.
I mean, she could be the bully here if it stays on the feet, but we'll see.
Hopefully, Calvillo's smart enough to understand her path to victory as this fight goes on.
Yeah.
She's faster, though.
The thing that did worry me is, didn't she change camps to what, AKA or something? Or
yeah, she switched over to AKA. She was actually going out to Tiger Muay Thai, but with the COVID situation, she couldn't do her full camp out there.
Yeah. So she got like 4 weeks, right?
Exactly. So, I mean, short camp, not ideal circumstances, but honestly, AKA is the kind of place that plays into her skill set. You got to feel like that's the best place for her right now if she's going to be on short notice.
Yeah, no, I agree. And also, like, I think it was, who was it? Who was the Red Dragon? What's his name? I forget him.
Leoto Machado?
Paul Felder?
Yeah,
Felder.
Oh, yeah, yesterday he made a good point. Like changing camps like that can bring a new energy, a new excitement to a fighter. So,
oh yeah, you learn a couple new different things. You go with some new opponents that don't, fight the way that you're used to.
I do not like these changes, though. I mean, you could obviously tell that I's got the more power here.
Yeah, close round though. That was a
close round. Cynthia landing a little bit cleaner, I feel like, though. Even at the end there, she was using good head movement. I feel like we might have edged that one.
I feel like that very last exchange, she looked a little sloppy to me.
Yeah, I mean,
she kind of winged a couple wide hooks.
She'll get it down.
Yeah, no, she's got to get it down. I mean, let's fucking go. We need a score.
Yeah, a nice 3-4-5 finish for Calvillo would be a great cherry on top of tonight.
And this was all part of the fucking plan.
Yeah, so she's got a little cut on the bridge of her nose there, but
yeah,
shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Come on, baby. You're back home. You got a new camp. Come out there and show us what's up. New division. You got to wonder, though, if that weight cut is true, it's going to start showing on I here in the third, fourth, like you said, the third, fourth, fifth round.
Yeah, that's what I'm not banking on it, but that's definitely what I was expecting. And I mean, all that late money too came in on Cynthia too, which sort of
all she needs to do is grab fucking one leg.
Yeah, okay. So we have a few people saying round one Cynthia, so that's nice online. So that's good.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I could see that. It was
I'm seeing
fucking
a
close.
decent number of people saying round one I. So I
Yeah.
mean, you know what? I've been responding to people saying essentially, I'm not going to argue hard either way. That
Yeah.
one could have gone to either person, and you could make a case for both.
Yeah, and I mean, Cynthia has the way to really put some stamp on it with the grappling, so hopefully she implements that here. The sooner the better. Yeah, they're exchanging pretty good.
This is crazy because, yeah, Cynthia straight up said she wants to get this fight to the mat. She hasn't attempted once.
I think she feels comfortable on the feet here, though. I think she's not concerned with the striking coming back at her right now.
And she's starting to get beat up a little bit, though.
Yeah, that's what's scary is, look, I've got the obvious power advantage. I mean, obvious.
Yeah, she looks a lot. Yeah, eye does look pretty big.
I mean, her fucking arms are fucking bigger than mine.
Cynthia's we got to work in some takedowns here, girl. There it is.
Because that was pretty sloppy by Cynthia. And
Good trip takedown.
There it is, baby.
There it is. Let's go.
Yeah, to get that takedown is wild because I should have defended that to me.
Come on, baby.
So 3.5 minutes.
Let's keep it here for fucking 3.5 minutes.
And then get the sub round 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, baby. That's
it. I literally just tweeted out, Cynthia needs to shoot. She shoots. So I retweeted it and I'm like, this aged well.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, this is how you stamp your rounds for sure.
Clint, I wouldn't know because I just got banned from Twitter.
Oh, jeez.
Woo! You got
Twitter needs to take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, better for me to take a break.
I hope Calvillo does some scoring here, though, in this top position. Like, if I can just stall here and get it stood back up, that's not good for us.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say the same thing. She hasn't done much here.
I mean, we saw with the Feely takedowns, they counted, though. So,
yeah, and look, she got
definitely scoring grappling.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's working.
In good position here.
She's working her back.
There we go.
Yeah, she's working for it, but
I just don't want Cynthia to get so drained trying to do this the whole fight. Like,
I don't think she will, though. She's the one coming up 10 pounds. She's the one on a actual fight camp. Like, she's the natural grappler. I think she's okay in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, she's looking to hop that back right here. You can tell.
Yeah.
You get one hook in and just hop one over. Let's do that. That'd be great.
I like the way she's sitting on her. She's got her.
Woo! Let's go.
We need round 3, though.
Yeah, I know. I got the under.
So. Good. Back control. Back take. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I've got 2 full units on Cynthia. So, like, I'll take the straight win. If she does it in round 2, I'm not going to bitch about it.
I'd rather win now than go to decision, to be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah. Finish. Yeah. The finish is fine. Yeah.
I would love a round 3 or 4 finish, but I'll take the cash now. Thanks.
You got to think, though, if she's doing this right now, she's got a fucking game plan in the last 3 rounds.
Yeah. You know, though, and right here is showing her that she's got the advantage, right? Like, the next couple rounds, she should be more willing to come with this kind of a attack.
Yeah. And like Preston said, Calvillo coming in and subbing I in a new division, they're ranked number 1 flyweight. Yep. That's going to look fucking huge.
That's a statement.
That's a big statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see how she wants to get this a sub right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I sprinkled Calvillo pretty much inside the distance plus 280. So round 2 is fine as well. So
I wish Calvillo would strike a little here. She's got her back. Good situation, good spot, good body triangle, but just pitter patter a little bit. Like, she's going to get the round, but score a little more just to make sure the judges emphasize who's winning.
Here she's worked. She threw some punches here.
Good.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're obviously going for that fucking submission. I mean,
40 seconds.
That's okay.
This is good though, because maybe round 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, where I just kind of gives up would be great.
And don't think for a second this thing draining the hell out of I right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's trying to stand up with a full human being's body weight on her back. That's extremely tiring.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is good. 20 seconds.
This is perfect.
I mean, fucking Calvillo at this rate might even get the.
I love these headshots. There you go. Pound her out.
That's what I was just about to say. She might even get the TKO right here.
You know what? I had a TKO plus 1100, and I was very tempted.
Woo!
Good round.
Saved by the bell. She could have flipped it over on her, but
That was a perfect round.
That's the one thing that scares me is I do think I can impose her size a little bit on
Seahawks
Nye.
Strike says Jessica I is a minus 144 favorite right now live.
Woo!
That's an old comment though, so I gotta wonder what she is right now.
Okay, I was gonna say
That was after round 1.
Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. I was gonna say Calvillo got round 2, so at worst it's 1-1, and
it's 1-1 for sure.
Look how heavy I's breathing.
Yep, there's that gas tank.
Yeah, there we go. Let's get that finish. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I'm hyped.
This is looking good right here. The only problem is nothing. We just don't want that.
Yeah, well, no, my issue is I didn't go straight.
Well, we don't want the
Calvillo.
TKO. We don't want the TKO, right? We want the sub.
No, round 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, that's cool. Yeah. Fuck, I don't know what I'm betting.
We're in great shape.
Let's go, Cynthia. She looks fine too. She doesn't look like she's breathing hard. I mean, she's a little sweaty, but she looks good.
I looks busted a little bit. She looks busted up a little bit. Okay, here we go, round 3. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't even think the takedown was that explosive, and she got her down easy.
She did.
It's that second or third level takedown when she didn't get the initial one, but she backed her up and then she caught the trip to the outside. Like that grinding Khabib style 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts, you eventually get it. If you can stuff that first takedown, it doesn't mean shit sometimes.
Look at Calvillo. She's got some fucking. She looks like she got a second burst of energy here.
That's what I'm saying.
Win, dude.
Yeah, and I to me, her face looks messed up.
Well, when you know you can control someone that dominant on the ground, like, fuck, this is.
Yeah.
You got something to fall in your back pocket, I guess.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier in the night. It gives you that next level of confidence. She's not worried about this fight hitting the mat now. So if she wants to play on the feet, she can. And then she knows she can always take it there. That's in the back pocket. And simply, I talk about this on the podcast, the threat of the takedown, the fact that I knows in her brain, if this goes to the ground, I'm in trouble, that lets Calvillo open up on the feet more because she doesn't have to think about it. She can just shoot whenever she wants and make I sprawl and waste a bunch of energy.
Yeah, Calvillo, she caught her with 2 good strikes here so far, but it's pretty close. Good leg kick. Yeah, just... I want to see that shot again and get her down because even round 2, if she would open up the ground and pound, she could have got her maybe. Crazy spinning back fist there. Didn't like that. Did not like that.
I hope she goes back to the mat, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, too. I don't want to see 3 more rounds of this.
I mean, no point in letting it stay close on the feet where she's got her best chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Good
good.
right.
1-2 right there, buddy.
Yeah,
there you go. She's looking good on the feet.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to
on the ground.
Her,
she can get a sub, and then we're get
done.
Some big cash. Yeah.
But look,
we celebrate.
Look, I looks like she's out of it, bro.
Yeah, she's gotten tagged a few times, pretty good.
She definitely looks slower than usual because usually she looks pretty sharp and quick.
That's what I'm saying. That gas tank. It's all about that gas tank. Short notice replacement fight against a grappler, which is her Achilles heel. She's going to be tired.
Oh.
Yeah, and Cynthia's moving forward this whole round basically.
Yep.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, she's hitting her.
Come on,
bro.
Too.
Just landing some good shots.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I would like her to just faint and then get that takedown.
Oh, good step in uppercut there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a feeling this is a good sign, boys. We're going in round 5 here. We're going in round 5. Sub and round.
Finish, yeah.
Hey, sub in the first minute of round 5 would be amazing.
Yeah, I personally would like early round 4. That'd be great.
3, 4, 5. I don't.
Not
care.
quite as much of a sweat. I feel you.
Yeah.
I got 4.5 in a parlay I need to hit, so under 4.5. So.
Oh, she's tagging her clean. Calvillo definitely is getting her.
She's winning the round for sure.
She looks crisper too on the feet. I mean, she's just.
I just don't know if she's going to knock her out though. Standing.
I don't think she can.
No, she can't. She cannot.
That's why I kind of want her to.
Last time I said that though, someone got dropped. Who was that?
Feely by Jordan.
No. It was last fight, last event. Someone got knocked out right away. Asunya.
Oh, it's Suns out by Garbrandt.
Suns out, yeah.
At the end.
Suns
Round
out,
2.
yeah. Fucking.
I mean, he got hit with the hammer.
I said, "There's no way Cody's gonna knock this dude out." Bam, knockout.
Good overhand right, but she got caught with one. Come on, Cynthia.
I was hoping that Sunsao would land a couple shots of his own.
Get her on the ground and let's fucking dominate.
Yeah, get the sub. Get the sub here. Get the sub.
Let's go. Come on, give it to me.
Woo! Come on.
Get the sub. She's working for it.
We got some time.
Yeah, I can't tell. I can't see where
She's
her
working.
chin is.
Ending on top of this, though, ending on top like this is great.
Yeah.
The fact that she looked good on the feet and then she's ending the full last minute of the round on top. Perfect.
She needs to just
She's getting these. Yeah, she's winning. She's up 2-1 for sure. Man, that finish is huge because there it is.
There it is.
Get the
Get the
back.
back.
Get the back.
Fucking got it.
Come on, get it.
Down.
Get it.
Drag
This
her
is
down.
it, baby. 35 seconds. Let's
Give
go.
it to me.
30 seconds.
Give it to me.
Oh! Nah.
30
I's fucking strong, dude.
Yeah, she's working it, but she's not. I'm with Clint. I would like to see some ground and pound here instead of just the control.
Soften her up.
Yeah,
Well,
because she's just working the sub and not really
And this
throwing
is what
any
I,
shots.
and this is what I was saying is she tends to do this a lot.
yeah, because man,
She doesn't work enough when she gets someone down. She can control the fight, but I want to see some elbows and some TKO.
Well, and I think the other thing is I is actually doing a good job defensively. She's tying up her legs, she's tying up her hands, she's making sure there's not a lot of opportunity for Calvillo.
and you could tell just how strong I is. She's fucking strong.
so that's definitely 2-1.
I've been trying to
2-1 at worst, Calvillo.
I've been trying to teach my son, man. You grab someone's wrist and you get wrist control. You can do a lot with that, man. And that's kind of what
Makes
I've
a
done right
huge
here.
difference.
Man, yeah, Calvillo is looking great.
Yeah, she is. I would say she's up 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 or 2-1, and silly old me did not do a straight bet on her. So
That's all right. We're all gonna
We're
get
gonna
it right
get
here
the
in the fourth.
finish.
We're gonna get the 4th round finish, baby. Come on.
If we get that 5th round finish, I won't fucking cry. That's for sure.
Give me that 4th round finish, baby. Come on.
I want the 4th round, baby. I want the fucking 4th round.
I would like her.
Cynthia's coaches are just grabbing her by the head, going, "Take her down."
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If she can get her down at the beginning, I think she can work it to get the finish.
Guess what, guys? We're 5 minutes away from 11. This is
Let's
fight
go.
now.
Yeah, let's.
I feel like I've earned a pretzel.
Yeah, man, it's good.
That's a sign.
You know these things have peanut butter inside of them? They're amazing.
Oh, dude, I love those. I get them at Costco.
Yeah,
Yeah, I fucking love those things,
they're
bro.
so good.
Man, some people complain the peanut butter's a little dry, you know, but I like it. That's what the salt's for. It keeps your mouth wet.
You just got to have some water with it.
Yeah, or some whiskey, Fireball, whatever.
There you go.
There it is.
Come on.
Yes,
There it is,
right
baby.
away. Right away. I
This
love
is it, baby.
Right
Come on.
away. That's it. 4.5 minutes to work.
Let's
4.5 minutes to
This
work.
is perfect.
Yeah,
This is perfect.
what we need. A ground and pound TKO, a sub, either way.
Get
Anything. She said she wanted the finish. No judges. Let's
No.
get that 4th round.
Mount.
fucking mouth,
Get
baby.
mount. Rear
Get her
naked.
up
Rear
here,
naked.
baby. Woo! Yeah.
Come on, pounder. Just start throwing.
Just lay into her.
Yeah, because the ref will stop it.
He will. She's tired. She'll quit.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Fucking flatten
4
her out.
minutes. We have 4 minutes to
Come
get
on,
there.
flatten her out and do it.
Yeah.
Flatten her ass out. Ah!
Throw.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
There it is. Get that ass. There it is.
Not yet.
Yeah, she's so fucking.
Go down.
Her shots are really weak, though.
Yeah, but
She's trying to flatten her out. She's got a
they'll
mission here.
stop it.
It's like Roy Nelson, though. It's just those little pitter-patter shots. If they can't answer, eventually the ref will step in.
Yeah, they'll eventually stop it. Like when she's not defending.
Come on.
That's because rolling good, but she gets her fucking back here. It's over, dog. Come on.
She's working.
3 minutes.
Oh, she almost trapped her arm.
3
Fuck,
minutes.
That would have been nice.
3 minutes. We got it. We got this. Let's go.
Man. Yeah, just throw. She's working that body triangle.
Come on, baby. Under 4.5. Let's get this shit right here. She's a little too high, but I think that's okay. What do you think, Clint? Is she a little too high right there? Or?
She's a little high, but I don't think she's in danger from someone like I. She just needs to make sure she keeps that leg hooked in because I's got nothing from this position. So if she bridges and gets both of her feet under her, then maybe we got a problem. But while she's on her side like this, it's okay.
Man, she's got those wrists. She's working those wrists, but this is pretty brutal for fucking eye, dude. Like,
Yeah, just these elbows are pretty strong, but
I mean, to
Come
be
on.
the number one contender.
she got out.
Oh man, watch this.
Just keep pounding.
Get her back.
Get on top. Get on top. There you go. There you go.
I was fucking beat.
Yeah,
Keep scrambling. Uh-oh.
TKO.
Eyes back up.
TKO. That's fine. TKO.
Yeah, just get back down. Get her back down. Man, I don't know. You had 4 minutes there to work.
I know, man.
I mean, as long as Calvillo doesn't gas out herself, I feel like the damage is done for this round. Like having that kind of control on the ground, unless I does something crazy in this round to get it back.
That was kind of a weak takedown.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. That was a weak takedown attempt.
Very. I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Minute and a half. Come on, Cynthia.
Come on, Cynthia.
Stop fucking getting your back against the fucking cage.
Yeah, she's on the back foot right now. I think she needs a breather. She needs a minute.
God dang it. Come on. I thought that was going to do it right there.
You know, the nice thing is I's not doing anything with it.
No. I mean, if this stays like this, Calvillo got the fucking fight easy. This
I mean,
fine. Like,
and from the perspective of our fighter, I hasn't put any pressure on her. She's fired, 3 jabs since they got to the feet?
yeah.
Calvillo should be recovered by now. She got her win back. She got her air back. She didn't have to fight for it. I didn't do jack shit with her opportunity to score some here.
I surprisingly still fucking looking decent throwing punches.
Yeah, she caught a second wind herself, I feel like.
Yeah, she did.
But here we go. Calvillo's landing a couple good shots.
Yeah, no, I mean, Calvillo, she has this round. She'll be 3-1 for sure. But fuck, man, you had the back for 2 minutes.
Yeah, she's going for that.
30 seconds left, so we're gonna go to round 5.
I mean,
I just, at this point, like, I'm happy I've got a straight bet that's bigger than the sprinkle.
Yeah, see,
I'm
that's
just hoping she doesn't lose too much gas here.
yeah.
yeah.
I got one parlay that looks like it might go down with this fucking under 4.5, but I'll be good. Either way.
Good body shots. Yeah, I mean, Cynthia I think she won this round too.
Oh, I
yeah,
think it's
3-1.
4-0.
3-1. I'll say 3-1.
I'd say 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, round 1 really is the only question mark, and it was close.
I mean, her edge is supposed to be on the feet, and she doesn't look like she has the edge at all. Period. Her only edge is her strength. You can tell she's physically stronger, but I don't know, boys. We got to hit this 5th round right here.
I mean, this
Hopefully in the first 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, man.
Do you hear Jessica I, though, with the cornerman talking to her? She's like just saying K, and she's saying it as weakly as I have ever heard. I don't think she's got anything left in the tank.
Yeah.
Hopefully Cynthia gets her water, gets her
This
down.
is it, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Come on, Cynthia, dig deep here, girl.
Yeah.
This is a fucking statement if you finish her. Another decision? Come on.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Even though this was a dominant performance.
Yeah. I mean, a finish.
A finish on the number 1 contender is a huge statement.
Here we go, round 5. Let's get this finish.
Look at that. I've got no domination. I mean, she's
No, yeah, she's lost 3 rounds for sure, if not 4. She's getting hit with a double jab too.
They're both tired.
Yeah. It's just if Cynthia can get her down and maintain that, just get a dominant position, just waylay on her, that'll get us that finish. There you go. Good right. But yeah, she's not going to knock her out though. Like you hit her with that and then grab the takedown. When she's shot, she's gotten the takedown, I think every time but one.
And that's what drives me nuts is because she's had 3 takedowns in the last 3 rounds where she's pretty controlling. If she had an aggressive ground and pound game, you don't know what could have happened there. Like she could have been TKO'd. You don't know, but she didn't throw anything.
Yeah.
I was hoping that might have been something that she evolved into, but yeah, she definitely needs to add that wrinkle into her game here because if she could mix some ground and pound in, she'd be dangerous.
Exactly, man. And that was one thing I said on our show Friday night is she just doesn't seem to do enough when she's on the ground. Which is fine.
She's always looking for the sub, just the sub, nothing else.
And that's okay. And you're going to win fights controlling that way, but I don't know.
At the high level, it's not going to take you as far, though.
Exactly. So,
I mean, she's doing okay just boxing here, staying out of range, not getting hit, staying out of trouble.
Yeah,
unfortunately, I think that under's dead, though.
Yeah, the under's dead.
Yeah, man.
Actually got a good pop there.
man, I would love just to try to get to the ground and try for the finish.
Oh, a couple good ones right there.
I think she's worried about getting her takedown stuffed. That last takedown that she shot for and got stuffed by Eye, that takes something out of you.
Yeah.
I think she's more content to pitter patter here on the feet and coast to an easy decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean she's got this because Eye isn't even really coming forward that hard. It's past 11 o'clock, so
that didn't work.
She's getting hit. Like, Eye's getting hit with some hard shots, but it's just not enough power to take her out.
You know, once it's past 11 o'clock.
Oh, that was a big cross.
The judges are done. The judges are coming out.
Luckily, this one's easy, though, right? We shouldn't get robbed on this one because Calvillo's clearly outstruck Eye on the feet. She's clearly outgrappled her on the mat.
Big time.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be 4-1.
Honestly, if I've never watched UFC in my life, I would come here and say, is this sport a joke? Why is Aya ranked number 1?
That's kind of the problem with fighting, man. People have bad nights, and the casuals just don't understand.
Well, it's also, I'm going to be honest, I think it shows a lack of depth in the UFC as well.
For the women's division, of course, big time.
Yeah, of course the women's, and that's obvious, but I still think there's some fighters like Anthony Ivy that should not have been on this card tonight.
No, this card was very clearly a ragtag throw together. They're just trying to make sure they hit their quota. They said they want a card every single weekend. They pulled everyone together that they could possibly get. We had 2, 3, 4 fights fall out, and they threw in late replacements. Like, it was a fun card. I'm not complaining, but
I'm not
definitely was not the quality we're used to.
It's just, it's when they signed that ESPN deal is when it fucking kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah, because at that point, they just have to fill slots.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm waking up a little bit here at the end with some good exchanges, some straights.
A little bit. I don't think she's done enough to win the round so far yet, though. Ooh, good spinning back fist.
Yeah, that was a good spinning back fist if she would have landed flush. Did she land that?
I think it landed. There was no pop on it.
Yeah, that's kind of the one thing. How is she going to move forward in this division? She is the smaller person.
And taking out someone like the next hurdle is Shevchenko, right? Like, she's got nothing on Valentina.
No! Okay, come on, get the finish. 45 seconds. Please get the finish.
That'd be so sweet.
Just hammer her.
Hammers. Come on. Referee, save me.
That would savage my fucking
yeah, that would make up
under
for
4.5.
Yeah, I made some of the dumbest bets I've ever made. She's working the guillotine here or something. No,
get the fucking shit out, bro. No. Come on,
work the guillotine. Snap.
Peruvian necktie.
Yeah, snap her down. Damn it. Fuck.
Well, we learned another lesson that we learn every week. We should just bet all our money on the one person we like the most.
Yeah. I told Jeff, I think I even mentioned it to you, Clint, Calvillo was my favorite look all week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was my best bet of the whole week. And instead, I sprinkle everything instead of just spending my $13.50 to win $1,000 on Calvillo. And I end up sprinkling $200 and losing $200 like an idiot.
Yep.
Even though the girl I like dominates the fight, and I lose money on it.
Yeah, this is every week, man. This happens every week.
This was stupid.
But hey, we're gonna turn the tides here on this show. With we're loading up $500 every Saturday night. So
I love it.
We need to turn this shit, roll it, and what we're gonna do is once we build that, Clint, we're gonna go to Vegas and celebrate.
Ooh, that sounds like a good plan. I like that.
So I think collectively we'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there for sure.
This was an easy win right here. This was very dominant. Maybe the most dominant performance of the entire night.
Actually, now that you say that, I think it was. Every other fight was scrappy and back and forth, had some question marks. This was definitely the one-sided fight tonight. Besides the finishes, obviously.
Yeah, besides the finish, obviously. But yeah, that's my point. Yeah,
that's what sucks is this was my best bet of the card. And man, just dumb. Just me being dumb. Going for a $3,000 score when I could have just got $1,000. Like,
hey, I try and tell people every single week, parlays are the devil's fruit, man. Vegas was built on them. If you keep chasing those parlays, you'll get burned. Unfortunately, they want you to chase those odds. It looks good. You want to score big, but it doesn't happen that often, unfortunately.
I've been saying that too. And the fucking prop bets, man. It's like being at the craps table and you're looking at hard eights and hard sixes and snake eyes and fucking everything. You're like, that's all just shit to decoy you from the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that plus 2,700. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do 50, 50, 50, and then 50 on inside the distance plus 285 instead of just laying the whole account on Calvillo to win.
But in the long run, dude, when you think someone's going to sub someone in the fight and it's going to finish, they're not bad bets.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but again, you know, I would rather be winning money than losing.
Obviously, yeah, but you know, maybe that's why we, you know, well, I got the fucking thing, but maybe that's why you could have hedged.
Yeah, because we've had this before. We lost 1150 on Kevin Lee against RDA last year. I don't know if you remember that fight in May. He got tapped out in round 3.
Yep, that was a terrible night for me because I was on Kevin Lee hard that night. I'm a Kevin Lee believer, man, but he's another head case. Sometimes he just don't show up.
Yeah, I can't. I refuse to bet him. And then the next fight, he knocks out Gillespie, so I bet Gillespie hard. And then the next time, I'm like, F this. I'm betting my guy Oliveira. Thank God Oliveira took him out. But yeah, Lee's one of those guys you can't trust. Calvillo is a good fighter too. Like, man, yeah, sometimes it's just like the instinct, go with your gut. But the line got kind of out of hand. You know, we were talking about like, oh, it's 160 now. Like,
well, I mean, after this performance though, 160 seems about right. She dominated. She had a 4-1 round win. That's worthy of a 160 in my opinion. I mean, pre-fight, I definitely didn't want to put that kind of chalk on it, but after watching it play out, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the fight pretty much went, if you watched the show yesterday, like kind of how I said, like this is kind of what I thought would happen. Yep. Striking would be somewhat close, and she'd mix in her grappling to win the rounds and win the fight. And, you know, I just got too cute with the props, but
she outlanded her by 40 strikes, and then she got 4 takedowns on top of that. Clearly the right side.
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought it was 4-1, so the judges got it with. I saw some 5-0s. I thought it was 4-1, so they got it right. She had it. Round 3, I think, was our round. I think
absolutely
that was the round she had it, and then just kind of let up. And then round 4, she had her downway at the 4-minute mark, and just she got up. So, you know, it is what it is. Live and learn. Maybe I'll actually hit a NASCAR bet and not get screwed.
Yeah. Good luck with that shit. Yeah. I don't fucking bet on NASCAR, and I don't want to.
Yeah, so
I've made one NASCAR bet, and I got to tell you, it was the only thing that made that. That was the only reason I was able to watch it, but it made it more entertaining. But I lost, so yeah.
I'll tell you, Clint, I'm a true degenerate gambler, but I have learned the hard way, and I learned from my mistakes. So if I'm not good at something, I won't keep plugging away at it. I'll just move on.
Yeah, I'm a degenerate in the same way, except unfortunately, when I'm bored, I do stupid shit.
Yeah, we all do stupid shit. Hey, it doesn't help when you have 10 shots of fucking Fireball.
That's right. That's right. It's a good thing I'm tired and I can go to bed after this, because otherwise I'd be looking for some Korean baseball to throw money down on.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're making bets and not driving vehicles.
Hey, always make sure you've got a designated driver, kids.
Yes,
Drinking and driving is not okay. I know it looks like I'm in an octagon. I'm actually safe and secure in my home.
Yep. And speaking of that, we're going to end this this lovely night of good card. Yeah. We're here at Southtown 101 live at the Pub Sports Radio Studio. Come visit us anytime, Clint. We really appreciate you coming on. Go visit Clint at Diehard MMA Pod. You can check him out also with us at Pub Sports Radio. You can check him out at odds.com. Check him out on his own beautiful show, his own podcast, Diehard MMA Pod. And we really appreciate you coming on, man. We look forward to having you back. We hope we can flip this money and meet you in Vegas.
Yeah, man. Let's do this again. This was an absolute blast. Thank you guys for having me. And I look forward to working more with you guys. It'll be fun to come on now and again. This will be great.
Yes, sir.
All right, Clint. Yeah, thanks.
Have a great night.
Thank you, Clint. Take care, buddy.
All right, guys. We're going to head off here. It was a great show, great event, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. And just to, yeah. I was going to say, just a quick recap.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we're still live.
We did an 8-10, or I'm sorry, 8-2 on our leans. 8-2 on our leans that I put out on Twitter. So
Oh,
not
good.
a bad fucking night. I
Good.
mean,
I didn't even see that.
yeah,
Yeah.
8-2 on the lean. So we did great.
Best bet hit for me. I don't know what you put out.
Well, the only decision we had differently was the De La Rosa Espinoza.
Okay.
And of course we dropped the Aguilar, which sucked. But other than the Espinoza and the which one? Oh, the Ivy. Yeah.
Oh, Ivy.
So 8-2. 8-2, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
not a bad night if you're watching us. Appreciate it. Tune in to us for more action next week where we load up the account and try to flip that $500.
All right. Yep, guys. Have a good one. See ya.